thơ anh sung nghe dân na
kan mi sin mo kan thinim lai ber po hian no hi han zir la eng kim ma thavek zela ti sin
But GE again coming in through those bridges, nobody to stop them. As now we're going to look at TWM. This is also one of those teams who came in late into the circle and still being rewarded to have one corner of it.
Yeah. Here's the replay from a few moments ago. Do you think GH actually could have made a comeback from this fight?
I don't think so, because they already had a casualty before with the man disadvantage. It was fear which was already striking their heart, so it became a little hard for them.
That is also true.
Zozam versus Sonic Hanni. Zozam ka tina chan hi chu kanao boral ta siat rang nana ni o ama siat rang na puali na min ka putira ni o. Thil gala set fel lawa point table lang thei le shot list lang ina sira na ki ang lawa zana akara lang turing anon tinga mo. Sadar zang live don Zanin. 7:30 vel aron live tan kan tum don yo person nom lo chuan 9 ari don en veng ei du sia chu tianga ni chon insana ne chon ka te khin thiam mi alo mai
being on those buildings on the other side, and luckily for them,
they
lang
ve
so them not pushing out.
putar lukhum ne hingan lang ve me
This is the first time ever I've seen a military base island happen and nobody gatekeeping or bridge camping another team. And
Zanin team fit te hian tin chiang to me man sin be sian lut to lo me na ve ka hello le lut tura jang e jong nga ya
also is paying off for them as they're going to walk into this main island with all foemen standing. But what's important for us to watch out is that solo man from the side of Hyper, in case he comes over to see the shorelines, probably this time it's going to be midway we sport when Arum might come in to check his back.
idar ke mani sana 7:30 vel agron live ta lang
Is there from
Oh,
the side of
long
Midwave, and I
fail
believe
over
that's the
here.
entire crew from the side of Midwave waiting for us from Mayhem as they're going to look to enter the circle. And the circle as well, playing mind games with all of these teams. First there was a eastern shift, then it went up north towards Novorepnoy Bridge. Now it's down south in between the military base and that observatory that's in control of the players of MG. But we see the players of Mayhem getting knocked out one after the other. The blue zone damage.
TWM in
Too much for them to deal with. Asteroids are going to make it. If MG they get towards that ridge there, they all see the vehicle ability. These lads are on the shoreline. Midwave can actually secure a few extra picks at the cost of nothing.
Chắc căng tổ thìn big về ô Zanin chú video số kia cái lệ base xe ang cái phong cái base này one k ba cái Zanin là hiện 7k subscribers cái đủ đâu ạ cái thế hiện Zanin là hiện 7k subscribers tụi nó cái make khi hello tan BMPS này hiểu BMPS là hiện TWM châu hi notice me mới lâu tiếng ô anh mi lâu nha notice thì mấy là in stream mình đăng khel về kha comment on me little hình ảnh pha cái noam bro thank you thấy con com nom garin mà tiếc in một thầy lâu mấy là nãy nhìn comment sai rồi tiếc hẳn com tới hình noam hẳn com tới hình mà cái post sang Korea có ông đam veng lắm mà tel về in stream mi zo lobby lo khel fo to team was party DQ chang ni troi live khati tom hal ro min tiang chi zo la om kho mai ka hian ke anom puang ve em lo tura ngai la lên này cái zone em sorry yes cái zone chiang ấy
I was speaking about this, right? Cincinnati kids.
cái mạng ngay cái rồi là ngang lên à
a good game over here because they don't have such a decent position in the overall standing.
Yeah, they don't. And even this time, TWM. They are
Shit
playing with their head. Sangwan getting
BMPS
distracted
khel he
and
TWM hi chu
taken
notice
down
me
by
khan
Sam
chiang
from
tai
the
lobster te ho mo ra lai fa
flank.
de ban mu thing a brexit pa in ka pui kha
TWM with a massive advantage in this fight
mi dang
now.
ma sen
Only
omania
one man to
ti
clean
zai
up
da
and that's
o
going to
kila
be it.
non la
And they make it
varon khel
happen.
thoro ve to
5
5 finish
eliminations on
non nei ve
TWM.
der
We
to
talked
team
about
so
their
pa hi top
comeback.
10
It
la ni
feels
lo
like
va
it's getting started right here in game 1.
usuni ke sarai thiam ber ruat ren thlai thank you lom tu ke thla ga la pui du che ne big fans te reng mai mi thla min la pui ve du ni chon thei te reng mai ulai fi Sonic ami kan Sonic me kan hi nang tu ka commentator try mi zo anam lo ni hi video sang so thank you eng to ning Sonic ka lo en ve chia hei ju BMPS ani ka clear me ki chu en pa vel mai mai ti hau na hun nei pa in to na lai va ke mi zo ming avan wang ve mi zo chu nam lo mi zo lo bi lo khel to thin ka ti o mi zo ni lovin mi zo lo bi lo khel to thin ka ti zo ka ni o
Esports, we saw them. You talked about this Mavi getting knocked out, but Beast, he handled the pressure phenomenally.
mi zo lo bi lo khel pho to thin se lo cho mo tu mi tu na tak khel an khelo he mi match hian he mi group hin ni lo ta tu na in group 2 le 4 an khel ta kha len event i silong an khel kha in thel hom em an ron lung oi lo ho vak kha chuan ai tu ku ko te ra po mi na ro bo se ya an buai vak kha pi pi ta ho pon an lom lo tum kha
Actually, I prefer
ar pi
their
lam
spot,
pon
to
lom
be
lo wa
honest.
khan
You
tiang
have
ve
a
kha
lot
in
of
thel hom
support
em
cover available to you. Plus, those
khami
combo
truma
presence, more
an lom lo chan ber le mi zo mi nga chuak ve si mi zo mi zo mi nga chuak ve si ma se mi zo te thurwal pui lo tu lar khel player so kha outcast te khang ho kha i BMPS in khel o an za po god like an wipe mina po khan pon lu tuk RealSonicOp follow the van sang ai lo em nang ma mo Brexit den khel ve ni khi MYM evolution champion ni ring em champion tur se theba har i game hi Hmuhnawm mo a soi lok thei lo pull lobby tin na hian ai lead follower blaze baron tha a RIP mi zo an tha a team flick an tha a evolution mi zo an tha a ti chuanin X7 hi UDF zok hi anon dem boka an khel khat chuan ma sen consistent lo thung ani kai dana chuan mo Group final I mean some thuma tang 15 lane mi ai lane event hi team som par one qualified lang pop don oh an man ti rang che ga lau ko mai out ke sa outcast ate how one kill very OST ti na nom outcast ate den ka ti thin kha ne ka low spectate thin live on map wa team fit te ho ne na in cap do sak zak thin mo he karam ka lo ti hial ve kha ni ta outcast ate so tu na BMPS khel me ka ni
This hill aren't going to be aware about Sue's
Bitim
position.
zoa palita soila I flikatele RIP da ho ang nita ila flikate mo RIP lam antanga evolution Mizoram anianga ti chuanin X7 hi kada tel thei kada tel ngam ka ti theng chu o ti chuanin tu da tel dewa tu din mura jon big team over chu la ni chi alo dewa blaze up hi an chemi alo wa amaro chu an thami chuang lo bi ai thadau van chuang lo ma sa chia ti tur van ni chuang lo wang chen ni ta ni final top 16 ho kha mi len khel mai don yes group final top 16 top khan len event an khel pop don hai partin hi zaman la ho ninja boy kill la man so mala arapin khel ban next year hian yes khele ma se an lobby la ni lo wangin ani pool i nge pool d an ni day 3 le day 4 an khel don oh Sonic life is back Zanin chu problem on to lawang tero technical problem is soi lok thai ni lo mo guys om to lo ha se ke pun ka du da na nia delay handa te alo buai vel le zo du ani zat po khan chu karen a buai na chan bera karin kha chu mo guys karen a ron om lo ni wifi chu to mi lo ta router backup ka nei ma se karen a om lo hian a su ve zeu thin ta a hei wang hian ni zam po kha kan tum lok le kan du dan thila ni lo om mi lo sa chu ka du amaro chu ti khan I problem kha technical problem kha om le zeu kha ni mo azia lo thin khop ma
He should
Was
not
party
have
pa
done
live
that.
party
This
top
is going to be the final nail in the coffin.
Final
But Hydra will have
game
one more
shim
man
chu
in the
player I
back
na
lines,
fan
and
second
Ninja
to
Boy,
sik
he
thina
still
boy
needs
tha
to be careful. Has
player
he
su game chu nga ti
forgotten
han
about the
ai
plan
thain
on
ti
the
khan ti kan
flank?
ti
It
kan
seems
lo ni
like
me
he
ya
hasn't, but
Ang
there's going
baka
to be
chongan
help
ti
for
lem lo
Global
lam to
Esports
sik
in the
lem lo
form of Genesis, because the knock was there from Genesis. Ninja
Oh,
Boy
hello.
secures that finish. Only two
Oh.
first stage. One of them is going to be utilized right now. But as we talk about the chaos being brought on the board by the players of Global Esports, this is
Man,
where
lo tu ro mi
things
tu
are
na
just
ga le
going
chat ve
insane.
chau
You have
lo.
Team Together Esports,
730 jai
TWM,
lo.
one more player from the side of Vintage, and all of these teams are just fighting
zoom
for
zoom
an
te apa
edge
ni ka
to
ti ko
move
pakai
inside
do
the
dia.
circle. It's not really happening. Team
Dai
M5,
lo tu
desperate
tuang.
push coming from their side, and they lose two
Oh,
bodies
man
in
tum
that
ro.
play.
Heta cho du le me do nya. Ai heta du ni lo in first match apo khata cho e man do lo ni kon do tlang la heta cho e me do dia.
Being a little bit overconfident is going to be paying a very hefty price. Destiny's
Ni
grenade
renge
is
ta
going to
ti khan
decide
du
the
le
destiny
chuang la
of
chuan
TTE.
choi man ta
There
lo
it
ko
is,
heta
one
e me do
grenade
ne
going to
ka ti
explode, and Para
Ala.
is going to be down on his knees. But
Oh,
the
Silka
fire
tung rong le
is
ro.
going to be great from his opponents.
So much damage on Reflex, and the next one ends it. Savvy plays a brilliant play coming from his
PMGC
end.
thenga
Team
khel
Together
thei tur mi zo
Esports,
player ra
just
thei na
two
nei
players
hmun tu
left,
din
but
hmuna
they are
chuan
still playing
PMGC
together,
khel
doing
thei tur
whatever
khop
it takes to bring those
chuan kan
finishes
la
home. Look at
thatok lo in ka
Saikat,
ti
the nade securing two
I mic
knocks
mol
from the
osa
side of
yes
Genesis
thei hil to lo wan tu
on
mang
that finish feed.
Come on
And
guys
Genesis
lo
are
like
down
pa
to
zeli
the
la
last
tro
two
guys
players.
let's go
Saikat on a heavy fight.
7k
He's gonna be
subscribers in
finished
kai
off
ka
quite
dua in kai pui
easily,
thei do
but
nem kan
Genesis,
kai thei ngem
they
guys
have a
lo
lot
in chu
more work to do,
live chu
because
boy
they
lo
are
nang
in
ma
the
khai
line of
bua
fire
ya
of
oh
TWM.
ifo an khelem
And
le tun lo
I
bi
don't
a
want to say
hian
this already, but I think
tu
it's
mi
gonna
zo man
happen.
khelo notice
TWM, they're looking
and lo
like
khel
a
thin hei TWM full squad la da man chicken din ana chen sang ve ninja boy down le nice 9 kills an nei to TWM tum zu khel thazu
They've got the
ahan
man
vom na lo ve toi toi me ya toi toi me ya
Lucky
ki ve toi toi handi du ma
Global Esports gets eliminated now,
Ngaring
making his
zang
team
start
into the
guys
top
ni
5
zanang
with
bokin
16
730
finishes.
Oh, wow.
vela live
Best
tak chu
run you
ron
can
tan
have
ka
for
tu mang
yourself.
pel deuh san ni pon
Now we'll have to
735
save his
vela oh
brothers as well. Vintage flash
BMP
from
sam
far
zo
away.
team invited
The
tu man
final
om lo
first aid is going to allow the side
invite
of
tur khopin kan
BWM
om lo rim
to
shun
now
bok
make it
zo
inside the
BMPS
circle with the
oh
greatest man advantage
invite
they
tur
could
khopin
ask for.
achievement kan la nei
Flash
kan nei
going
to
for the 100
Destiny
meter
hi hoi lo
dash.
re
Is he
ah
gonna make it? The
ka
answer
tu
is
man
no,
lo ma
because it
ei
is
di
taken by
epic
Destiny, even though
ala
the
in
knock
ka
was
thuk dir
bad.
thaya Destiny
He's
kan tu
still
na han
gonna
aga
be
han
finished
ne
off at
chiang
TWM. Look at
o
them.
sareu le
As
an
a
tam ni
set
mai
looking like
so lo
winners.
era
All they have to do is finish
link
off
jacob
the
ai so
two
ba so kha
remaining
guide lang
lads
thai ta se
from
an hung
the
lai ha
side of
TMG sun khel
Genesis.
thai
Lobster is
be
armor
mai
is
lo
gone,
mo
but they know exactly where the opposition
kan
is
khel thayang
and where they have to strike.
khel thai na
Here's the circle.
khel thai lo
It
ti
is a
mat
little
thai
bit
chu ni
close
chaw
to
lo
players
game
of
an ya helo
TWM.
ma ron
Hero
chu
stays behind on that high ground, and
din
then
muna chon
he's gonna look to snatch it
kan
away
game
from
khel ka
Hero
en
himself.
hian
Doom
ti
for
mang
it
mo
out. He's gonna face his
tu na
doom.
hian
Feet
ni
well
zan te
visible,
po hai
and
lo
pretty
mu nga
sure the
ha
hit marker-
sponsor
look
wangin
at the
sei le
hit
tai la
marker.
ni
The
zan
marker
ha
has been laid out by
sponsor
Minze.
video kan
Lobster
play
securing
wang
the
khan
mark. Hero the last
copyright
man
alo
left.
oma
And Minze with
kha
the
wang han
nade
music
fails to dish out the
kha
damage,
copyright
but the
wang han
weapons
sound
do
zong
the
zong a
work,
bo
and
wa
it's gonna be TWM
apoi ka ti
securing
khop
the
mai kha kha
first winner chicken
zia
dinner,
lo
not
khop
just
mai
for themselves, but also the first win of week 2.
I mean, the perfect start if you ask me for the side of TWM.
kha kha chu
They were
apoi
being
lu tuk
questioned with
ani
their performance
Zan
every
kha chu.
single time they failed in week 1,
Yeah.
and now they shut
chuan
their credits.
zaina
critics
chuan ei
as
ka lo
well, and
edit
they're
lo
gonna
ve ka
shut
music om lo wing an ti
everybody's
don
mouth who are
ta
doubting their performance.
sponsor ka play ani
A
pon mo
perfect start
tiang
if
kha
you ask
om to
me,
lo tura
but
en
for
let
me,
na
the
khan kha
stars
lo
of
bo
this
rek
game
mai
have to be the
copyright
side of
wangin na
Global
zia lo khop mai
That is true. I mean, what a phenomenal run from the side of GE, to be honest. That early aggression definitely pays off quite nicely. And of course, breaking into
khel
the
thai na
top
chan sia
four,
thashim
Minze
shu
did a
MPM
wonderful job making it
MPMGC
happen.
valley
Ninja
mizo
Boy,
tan
I'm
an
sorry.
skills
But
lam ni
Minze
lovin
from the side of
a
TWM,
India
that's
champion an ni
another
ngai ni
player
mai
that we
India
can
champion
talk
chu
about
tiang to
that
pin na va
final
khel ngot
finish
thei
because
lei nem
even
India
though
hian
the
top tier a hian
they were
290
there,
WM
they
in
gave
north
him
east
the
atang chon
confidence
chen
to
san
make
nei
that
sang
goal.
ber
I mean, 6
PMGC
finishes
khel
so far
thei
from
tur
an
khop anga
individual from
ti
the
mai
side of
he
TWM.
kal kong a
And
chuan
then
tu
we
na
have
chuan
the
ni
other
ti
side
ta
of the spectrum, that's going to be GE, where two players have
mi zo
got
chu
7
kha ram for
finishes for
pel gal
themselves.
om
So
kan om lo wa tu
I'm
tu ma ko
really loving this aggression coming in from the side of the youngsters. rosters of GE.
Akal ko nga zo
Basically,
ki
it
chu
was
India
based as well as
PMGC
Peter Boy was given
khani
that,
kum ama po khani kum masami khata law ben
audacity, I would rather
ha
say,
zo khan
to
nge
go in and get those
PMGC
finishes, and Mavi support phenomenal job.
aneng law te khan
Exactly, it was a
rianga
phenomenal job.
I PMGC kha champion ani kha kal B enge kha an khel kha BGS sun ati ni law B enge kha BGMS ti nge khamia champion kha ni ta khel kha PMGC akal khamo India ayo kha nang ke sarne player te shada unwal nga tu nga mizo a try ti ber han ti thiam hi har khop ma guys I ai konzi achan chu mizowa hian tuna hian atam tak hi atam zo khi ti tem players tha tam zo khi tuna hian a boi thlai zirlai an nia heian an khel char thailo tin tournament hi te nau te chau kan nei ta lian tham ti rang tur hi kan nei tam lo em hei tuna bgs om zo che vmps in chu zo ka tiang lian tham ti tur hi kan nei nga lutuk lo hian players te min ti sha thiam lo do hleka tlem chuan amaro chu i players te tuna hian i RIP hi tuna hian rodden thar kat em mania poka soi hawa RIP hayatin la lut hi an that pui viau me an game in thak thlok katia kaima Hmuhdana chuan mo an game in thak chiang khop mai hayati hian an game hi i aggressive game ron choi nung ka ti mai ka soi thiam dan bera chuan chuan lok o hei dang hi ka comment kan chele phang soi chu som don nia kha kan englo don chuan i dio hi a game hi den ka tia a game a den ka ti ba ka akap den ka ti ba ka in dio hi i a control hi a setup hi a makhi kan dikhop maya dio setup hi ka hret hiam lo re atlan na chung lama om de hi ka voi khat mu na nia sial hi kan dikhop me har mel ka dio hi that den boka he pa hi so oxygen a hi hei po den khop maya amaro chu ka soyang deuh khan nia zirlai ni na hian tam ta hi kan players te hi ti chia nu le paten le khazir turing an lo du zok sel bok nen hian mo ti chuan PMGC team chu ka ngai dana chuan mania idea thar tho chuwa tur nei tha eng situation a po chuan one chance miss ngai lo tu an ni zone an khel to mang ngai lo zone hi an khel PMGC thre tur chu ma se an in split dan le vision an nei dan hi chi gro ai in thlau lu tuk tura mi zo game kan en mun khada kan om thup bai ni PMGC ate khan an position hold den ji kha mani le mani in ai ring tok vek tu na hian khatiang ang split zone na ya khela mani position hai in backup zung thai tura i khel na saber hi abika ka buwa chon mi zawanga chon team flick hi anni hemia hian amaro chu nge an khel dan position lock dan style anga ni chu hei angle vision an nei that in zaw tia nge vision an nei zaw dan kong mo an ram an nge anting tia an soyang an ram an zaw dan ang chi konga hian map chunga hian Northeast champion ni phon ngai mo Northeast champion lampon ni lo India champion ni ngai zok ni zan team flick chong gladiator home in share chuti Tony Valley Hosian ADSC da nge da bi thin la in ka lak lo lai lo lang thiam lut tu ka neo ha ka van chiar thiam lo hi ani lo ta khan god lai kha pathum nan ni ai god lai kha pathum na pon ni phalo ta khat panga na vel an ni ma se PMGC an kal na chan kha chu khatakal tur kha an soidara kha politics involved ta i nge kha passport an nei lo ti vel chon lam khan in ka ria Northeast champion high achievement thing lao PMGC khelna cho achievement eng mani lo Northeast champion ti vel chu saring go travel morsel feeling nge aniti pa hi pakwal pai lu tu ga chade ni thai tur ni male ma pok ka kha open for all he kan in tong thai MML ha la 1v1 da mi la kap ne big mi la $3 million ni PMGC first prize si ka swalem $3 million ani om ka sami la ma khan 1.5 million bor vel ani 1 million ti vel BMPSC flick ati khan an ok chwa san lo sen khelang kha khamon soidan chuan an khel lo chan la ompo ni se tuna an lak lu te hian round 4 an thleng an ti mai ngaria flick ati a hian thleng sang zo an ti tlating ngaria tuna FS team ta na khel BMPS khel hi dang dai ve engber saring go po den oxil edion den bera tun lai chuan gacha bon gacha hi bo ka hau ngun he pa hi tun lai hi a game a phalo team flick khel dan chu tha ma sei soyang han players an nei thatok lo ko ti a players nei thatto le to lo chu ni ka kha lam chu ka soi thai ni lo a tha lo chu ni mi lo ni wa de bon thal tuk amara chu chang he chuan men le na khatiang an tuna PMGC kel puyang kha ti tur chuan anh lâu đến tổ lom sen cam đến lom xem mà mi hiện tây mà chân chuẩn đi chu gaming mang ai zong top tổ lu zil top thil dang ti tổ lâu lệ khác positive tổ lâu hiện như thế na full concentration đi vào hiện mà Nirvana ít lần hiểm ti về em hay hi tún nai bi cái chuan ma atira kha ron vung chho le kha alat luk lo de lek ka tia gat sapo ni thau ka haungun e pa boy tu lai tla hiam lu tuk ka tia ama point sia tiang vel chu I atla hiam tlem chuan ka kai ma mu lo mu da na choi te tiang player sian ni mi lo ma se I tlem chuan tu lai chu ama ang lu tuk khan ni lo de lek ka sian na ka nai ka mu da na o advertisement lo lan thin kha da bu thai lo mi ka ti double thai lo kha chu automatic in ron in da Sonic hilom den ani aga zai ma form kha phalo ka dam Nirvana le ga san tha ka ti ber an chalo Nirvana bar sa den ga cha tracing a den ni ka ti khop mai ma ro chu ka soyang deuh khan reverse tourney a khel thate a players pe mole tangkai beran deuh zia ma se reverse about tu lai zo tla chia pa poi elel lu la hi tla chel tuk play gameplay jo Hmuhnawm consistent a serious ball lo ra khel thalo ka tin ni zan chei sar last match den khop ma hei chu dik chei sar ni zan last match den khop ma guys Zanin 7k subs in kai pui thai ngam Zanin chu kai tum te mu hiang 7k subs song hang ka channel main channel lo chia kha chu rilu hi na ve khop mai amo ai in en ve ngai em hei ke chu ka entry na hi hei PC version ni FPP mode ni Hmuhnawm hian ti khoba kai chu en kual na sa ni mo wa invitation lo te ke en vek gel nia
they have Yongchon though to themselves, so don't have to worry about fighting Danawa for it, which should not go so good for them in the previous round of the event. So looking out, I don't see anything
like Zealand, come on, 100 likes, guys, let's go.
Just yet in terms of like there's going to be a lot of action, maybe some vehicles.
Sir, ML in charge day lo how te trang ve te se ka price lum vek me ngati nge ML lam IGN update sa daw mi Iflikan ni zan khan eng zan ngen ni ve tuna hian an mani pool hi team flick ten an lead make o pool A hi team flick an lead make ala hi at traver mai an thana kong an travek players te mar chu ka soyang khan ni mai o
No doubt this is going north, and this is where
Vulsu hi rai lawa ni hi esports mai po ni lo sports sum shima hai no pang zo thatak ta ron chuak zel si an tan niam po hi an ni lo Vulsu rai thei to lo ni adik na chen oma mo chuak an hriat tur chu player second time matok thin lo ka soyang kha ni mai tho rim na kan ta cham lu tuk thin na chang chuan hai han nge an ni chu training ground train char ni ba ka kan time nei hian ten smart ground an train tiang han an training ground ni te hin lut pe ni an ma ni len ma ni an in toi siam char pe ya tiang hi kan nei thri lo mi zo hian te mak na kan tla cham thin mi zo chu hei hi ka soi thiam dam dara chuan tin an soyang deuh khan players zo pang thatak ta ron chuak thar zel box ya hei van tak hian tin lo tur chuan te mak na tin zan mut tam te hi poimo ni a chan chu mo hei esports poi mo em ma chan chu kan taksa ari a ha dam hi a poimo ani taksa ha dam hi poimo lut tu game khel tha tur chuan footballer te pon ni vek hi an taksa ha dam mo hei boxing te phei chu en ram ni hei sa phau te tiang che khel de nu pui nei to pon ro se a than hi thathum vel te hi nu pa a hun man dun po phal mi a lo te ni tiang vel khop chuan an shek ve thin tiang khop chuan training a ti khan an an bil ron som bing thin Play
so
game play
close
advance
right
no
now.
mera
You
defensive
have to
load
expect
se
coming
that
into the
result
last game,
kare
things are going to be
baby Sonic load
very, very
dio
intense.
hing ngai dan Sonic a thalu tuk ka ti chu dio ma se I anbula po ka soi thau I a careless screen
No,
dio chu
it's absolutely
player thal tu ka ni a
ridiculous.
careless
I mean, Foot even they just
zen
had a
group
couple
ngai
of
khel
good
don
games, and they're
angai
right
bok
back in it.
ABC
They
nan
had
khel le
one
don
big
oh
win, like 10 kill chicken dinner, 20 points, and all of a sudden,
line up mu
you're
chin
not
chak
eighth,
ti
but
a khan
you're
engtin
hovering
all
right
India
around it.
anga
That's
mo
all you
ngai
need.
mi
So
zo
Tosi here being watched by CC. So
flick
I think
game
we're
play
happy
ju
now.
travel ra la hi chu
This is
hai
an
hian
interesting
wai
thing
sen
for
se
NH,
fai
like,
langam tam se zone lai
now
lu
that they
to
don't have
pre
to
ma ti
fight
tum lo se zone lai la
Donawa for
fu
this
ton tha
spot,
thom
they
ma
can
se
start
ti
flexing.
fu
They can
tam
start
so
doing some things that we haven't seen from them yet in this tournament.
And I really love the ridge line that we're seeing CC play from.
zone game hi mo om zia chu me pa zir te hian game hi an thla ka chang chuan h play ngai oma zone lai mid zone center circle lak ngai ma bikin tun lai zone hi predict swala ol em chan chu southern side la mai potcher atira third zone stage 3 vel thang im pota northern side stage 4 vel at ai pot le te se la mo dio chu ro lo nga de lo thang ta nga ton ni ma zone dio lo ma chot to lo de kha kha ron soi di jago prime line kha jago prime line kha jo den pa po hi bial nu ne ya boi thak ku va he mem ro ta
毕竟我们分得组的时候打得不是很好，然后现在调整了回来。
这个也没有不可不是特别大错，他是里也不能那个的。
我们的决策上面可能果断一点，然后敢打一点。
Flick up on ya, ral upon it how. An panin ni veve. Dio te ho te tu man sang ai le ne man ai ral noya an khela ti khan. I oxy po improve mi tin le la ma chon hetia players in tumpui tur players an nei nual te hi athat na line hi competition lak thiam chuan players improve na tur ani. Ngol taksa atlak kok do. Overwork ti a khan ka sem zia choi taksa relax to ha dam tir zan mut that te hi poi mo lu tu ani. PC version hi mon den ani o an kap value in en ve ngai ma hello. Version ru pe lo zo khel sia ma se en POY ka lam khim lo ka khat khim lo kha zo. Chala zan den Brazil tho. Infligen rom khel don em zan an zin sia. O sai tu tang khel rom khel don lo mi khelom ta. Thì các sáng lâu tú team nghe đồng khel na tú team nghe khel don lo. Chu zani na kan thau ve kan sia thun turai ang tlang o jakob kha mana RIP khan ka mutri na YouTube batang thawin ka phatai sia khel to lo mi jakob hi tu na hian UDF ho bula kheling ka ria eng map nge ki hi sen ho kan kheling ka ria
that should provide some type of safety for Sonics, but I don't know exactly how separated Sonics are.
team fling khel don em zai na ka hello le chu an lut dong na do lo mi zo jon ba le jo pan den ani an chu jakob po ma phato lo group of first match timing ang ayang bok zan ni zan ang bok o 7:30 vela live tram tak chu ron tu mang tak sa jo jo khel khat thai lo chu da jo lo chu zo na zerin alai na ja thai lo de ka ti ai zero ngai men len la mai ba kan ni ka ring lo lo tran ve ye min len na an khel mu tur la om chia lo va kha chu I think the opinion ka pe thiam lu tuk lo de ria an khel mu phot lo I jon opinion pe thiam hi haramo dik tak chuan amar chu khel se an gan power chemi alowan ni po I chetak chu ni ka ring bi chuang chi alo ni I sen hok mi ang chu ka ti do tho se an ning ka khamok se lo me thar nge nge sen hok chi lo de bok se iran gal ti don ni la ang ka til tu bok se lo I saw Mizo I saw ba kap den I saw a den lu tuk ma ro chu players that ka ro dong vela zel box ya I saw pa man chu hello do iran gal ang le zo ka si hello hey in compound ka kha chi lo he map khel hi game han khela kutin control man lo reo hi nei vem taksa chak lo ba the mut that lo phai jo go plan phai jon game khel he khel chia all tuk ka anal si kha kap nal em
A lot of teams thinking this might be to the northeast, but we'll see.
PPI zone
a lot of
comment
the early
here,
teams who had prior on this circle, that's where they rotated to. So that's kind of what they're
tun tor ni ral idea chu len tin ngor chu len na thapui tho tum ni beren ka sia lo le khalam chu RIP PPI heni comment hi ami ti khoba fiam thu de wai ron comment zo hen tingai nom solal pa thank you
to back
Novo
up
hi
that
an
empty
vare
corner.
vere
It's Chris.
khop mai
Two best
ila ai chu
options in the
PMGC ni lo lo guys
I'm either gonna snap you at
PMGC
range
ta
or
hian all ringe
I think it is
hen
one
ne
of the
tu tunga khel tur hi
pleasant places to actually pick from.
ABMPS ani
Elpozo, I mean,
ma
yeah, if you don't
TWM an
get
khel non
drop
le ni
clash,
hi
then it's
hi
fine. If you get
group
drop
1 le
clash,
4
then it
an
can
khel vele
become
thu ni hi
a very precarious position to be in. You and I have both seen like two teams
me
drop
thar
towards
kha
neither of them makes
enge
it
la
towards
sial
goal.
chu mi rong
If
ko
it
ta
is
da
towards the eastern side anyway, towards the
Hello.
eastern side of the map. But that I believe won't be the case this time because Team Together
Ka
East
live,
are the
enge-
only
enge
ones
to.
in Elpozo growing strong. I think they're going to start from Valle del Mar or La Triela
Oh.
maybe. And TWF they move towards La Cobriera, but look at this, we have a
Lang low.
northern circle in Miramar. Now this is very interesting.
This
Oh.
certainly is very interesting because for the first time, maybe we
Oh.
might go towards the Oasis region here in BMPS 2020.
Hami ang
keep
ka
thinking, buddy, that's not
lang
gonna
ang
Why
lang
not,
ko te
man?
ka
I
kami
mean,
te
it
ka
is all
tri
about optimism here in
Oh.
this tournament. We're talking about teams qualifying even if they are in 96th position.
Oh.
So it is about optimism. But look at this right now. We've just had a bird land right in front of Team Autobots, and that's going to be Infinity from Team Enigma. And it seems
ai
like
du
players
zaron
are getting inside
eron
the
thing
bus,
thai rang
trying to take the fight right off the get-go. But of course,
eron shwai chamoi ti
even they need to stock up on that inventory. They need to stock
Ah,
up on the weaponry.
oro kai hin ni kwa ni khat le ni li ai exam na
Neither
lo
of the
na
squads are going to be
Ani
prepared
ke
to
en
take
palo
this
jo
fight.
khamai
It's
lo.
too early. You have nothing, no replenishments in terms of
nak
the
tu
healing
tu
utility.
le
in
e
terms
ka man
of
thai tu ra jo ka
weapons,
ngai har
wow,
sanam lo
and
chuan
health.
mero ka ni bele donia
Well, Infinity has, look at that, has a
Oh,
BGMI has
hey,
a
tu nak
really
live
good
mix
win
ya,
over
nak kita ka
the
soi
house.
donia soi lu tu kan
Harmony
wom lo
has
that
that BGMI. Otherwise, he would have switched over
Oh.
for that long
Oh.
range engagement, at least trying to take
Ole,
the
ole,
guys out of
ole.
the bus. But
ya ole
anyways,
pause ole
one more thing that I was about to want
watch
to talk
party
about,
zo
in
on
fact,
strike ang watch party sim sim on strike lo guys sangte susa
there are two more squads. One of them
hey
is
susa nang ma main channel khani em hey
waiting
susa
them
tak tak
a
khani
little
le
bit more inside the zone.
he pai
So
zo ron lang
if
ai dul
Autobots
dua lang khan
or
dua ka
Cybermen
mod ngai lo wa
want
ka mod to lo wa mi channel la pa voi khat ron lan na ni
might
he
run
ling ka
into a
re
little bit of a trouble.
mo ma ni mo
Little bit of
pai
trouble. I think there are, like you mentioned, too many teams in that Picado region.
o ni
Because
hi nge lo
this
tek ke
game
tor mo
is present.
mo to
Technically speaking, if you
level
consider
jo PC to
current
double spec ve to la graphics sang de lekin kha chu production team in len event chu an kuta lo computer PC ta chu ka spec kher ka ring lo casting chu ka tiang
according to me, the
al
way
de chu tan bering ka ma se live comment hen tan bi ke nei ti se lo mai no nom
you
chin
have
live
the
chu
default scope attached to
a
it.
tan zo chu kan nei ve ral de zo bolo ka thian tan tam lu tuk MYM te po hai thian te ho ai su se bo wonderan khel mo tan tur jun tam lu to tan ve khel tha RIP a pon se thian te nom tan vek tan big ti turin team flick ani se chei sara hi chei sara hi kan huaya tanga RIP lu chawania mo team click
Winchester is only viable
kan nei lai khan ka eng lo lai khan click kan om lai khan flick te hi online flick te kan ti chei sara te online pal tu kan ni ta kai ma kan huaya tanga RIP lu chawani o RIP rom dia ti chuan min lu chau san ta RIP a khan
but anyways,
ama
we're
sen
gonna
huwa
switch
chuwa ka
focus
ti
now
khan an
to
huwa
our
let le a
Gaming Zero. We talked about them so much.
chei sara nausial ti hering ka wani chu chei sara po mo
And as of now, they are quite close.
TW mi man son chakhop mai TW an game hi mo doi le zan chai chuan ei van nei lak khian ma ni keng tel lak wang hi ka ti deuh tel ni hi
Yeah, true.
zona zong player chu chai shabek se mi zo PUBG player a chuan pro berang ka ring o ti ringot pro bernang chuan sa ti dei la enge i thesis title is submit nai tem te lo mai a NTFP ka ti don NTFP ti bangin kaleng lo san pa pon title po kalan ang lo tur po kalan nei lo i enge kha thesis lam karil do alam lo re reng survey to ro min ti hai NTFP product NTFP lam pang te i survey po ka ti pe ka suak pe lo that chel do mo
It can be.
nakuma ka inda lo nakuma thesis ka wai bu yang
What happens? You have to make sure.
duain TF en na sa imo guys hai hi in share to ni sang hani von va khel thave voi nian chicken tara fight la tam om zia chu tu na hian example la MYM lo en tai la i engang point TF in emo i vo pon lo khel ro se a lo in kap ro se ka en la in fight an la kha fight kha close fight ani an nai chuan i thil dang ken don lo zo am fight zo emo pakhat chia te om to khatiang ka switch chawang fight la tam na na ke tam ni zana bo TF ang vai ken na sat ere in huanga kill point san nga em ha rengina fight an lat nem ani fight lat nem na game fight om le an bul na ya fight la pui tur nga apiang karot enang kai chuan ta mi lut mai kha ka en pe lo fight nai an oma tiang hai tu nang mi ang de in nai anom chuan khang zel kha ka en don ani o ge fight om turang kha dar dar tang en khel tran don sa 7:30 vel aron live 7:45 idp en dong tran don o dar sa ti wat do dr ke star ma saber han te enge dr chu
Look at the way they're sort of
dr po lo ra guys vai ho in t1 team an en du do big zia kha in thai em kha mol ho in thai em kha mol ho
where exactly the players from Marcos Gaming 0 are, but it's also
RIP tran je tilang ma thin o ti to ma va buai thak khoi team wat tran ma wang va en tam bi kan ei lo ra guys phải lật tao biết cái em đó cái chưa đó team po cái này team cái em big xuống ngay lâu cái team ta phải chúng ta bọn thầu team cái này siết team mà chuan thì cái mặt lên cái em call team à cái team ta phải là miao lâu cho ăn lâu đâm cái lâu một trâu cái này lâu chuan cái em ngay lâu ra cái tì ra trong phải là cái em cái chuan starting ngay ni zani live sound na baude ya kha mo ko china kha lo soi to copyright ai lo sponsor video kan play kha copyright lo ma kha wang len lul kha lom zain chu ka mute vek to ka edita ông to lo nga ti khan pa ngai de en thai to
this is not a
and the
position they
event
would
is
want
belong
to
for
be
the
in. One shot
lo
stuck
nga
in the
min
middle
for
of
the
nowhere.
zong nge
One
do
struck
thong
spotted
BGS
out.
spec ang hian ti ve thayam sa za hi su mang kheng he an ni chumo in thiat tur chumo tura BMPS te hi in chelo mai men kha heta computer som ti vel ten an en o I hetia lai ke nin ma nin kan spec kan case tar hian ma en pon en lo ni chuan an nge control lo him le khan kenga kha BGS PP te blurry te bu ten vakalang de khat an thu top an ni chon screen da sak top kha chi khan en cái này cho cần speak ngay cần switch ngay anh kiếm cần tiếng ngay này anh này cho hết ta aspect tune oma thì chuan hết ta graphic lâu buổi pui tu hết tiếng lai list mo thì sao te lâu setup anh kiếm lâu thì tune oma này khang kha asan vek kan oma cái này tan tiếng ngay năm lâu whole thà lệ chắc ngay được ăn nuôi te làm gì à cho nó om tu na ilai lo mi sa tu na cho hay BMPS kan en mai mai ni hi zo na te hay cha na hun kan nei ni ti na hun o RP fan so ni vo an tan tir plet senior sar o i vo la puna RP fan swit ve thau lo min ti kop ka lo kha chu zain ju an pani kan en lo char mai do mi atopa pani chian da man ni point ka life kan ti top de mai do mi cái lớp bốn lầu vụ tè rồi là cái đó bốn tổ ha vụ tè anh ra lại bây giờ là thì tu tên bây giờ phẳng này lại nó sẵn chua atel rong khel em na tu anh ấy vô lại RP khel em na tu ra lại này là next gì lại đó là mình bay lại đồ này làm hả lo đã được rồi thì nó hôm nay lo ông có mấy mấy này guys hay zone nó lại chán nó te zone nó zone đuôi này thế khan lâu zone tu là cái nó chán nó cả lâu phải đón rồi nè mo hey anh tôi dịch tệ mấy nhiều all those haters are in Hindi cast tí te hey tiền TWM mà rồi cho đâu ạ TWM vật ra TWM North East vàng này vàng lụt tí về mấy te pon này comment section tôi dịch sao chứ phải đi về thành chùa trung bình đúng không master khoa cả đủ top em mà này ô buổi thằng chúng là về các bệnh tội lòng đấy tôi business gọi đó thì rồi bao giờ rồi mà giải hiện là phải đủ ông hiền nó tiếng âm là hoa hậu anh người tê sẽ làm lại tê hiền thì cũng sẽ hiền cả hai lâu lên cho làm chôn game anh Sonic Zanin chú anh nghe này Zanin chú anh phải lại anh lâu xe tiếng anh phải lại anh lâu in tỷ lệ nga anh đi grand kha chú phải lại anh lâu là mi tan mấy thế mi lùm mấy anh in phải đó anh đủ lâu in tỷ lệ mấy tôi rồi ngồi rồi chỉ là DR live mà saber ni là tí khai ngay rồi soi gì kha mình non shil fiat thêm tung ngay zot kha cái tổ mấy lâu lên với là trong hai son về được tung tiêu rồi đây để point em mình nôm được tung tiêu mà xem son nan zel mà son nan nhá kha chú cắn đủ thu sam chú lòng guys tia mặt lao tí kha ama rồi chú har siat tur chú spectate thiam đâu hi tu na hen cái pon ka du ka ti thin reng ani mà rồi chú kan tam lo tiếng han man tur hi mo an lo thei lu tua wisus game kham mon ka ti galat ti ber mai ra ha bo ma san fight ka bo tam an start trap em mo hay BMPS khel me Lenny không anh khel don kha kha I Mirror Ship Hmuhnawm
They found out their rotation path through Miras Generalis, and I think should be an easy entry into the zone. But
Sonic mu to mai la Sonic thil zo tu che nei ni ang thil nge ni ting lai comment section de mi lo zot la zo ngam thil ani chuan sare dar zang semi kha ni zan bokin live tak chu 7:30 vela ron tan kalo tu manga 7:45 vela ni lo ni zan kha na Hmuhnawm mi ring em Zanin next G Hmuhnawm min ring em ka kes Hmuhnawm lo om em ti vel tai la sa Sonic again anti che overboard thak pa chu du big thak nang DR caster ti chu doctor ti na ning thesis dei soi zuk sia thesis soi awang khan PhD ka ti na ni kher hlei ne na jang start don Zanin anga ya 7:45 ve ID pian dong thanang dar nga jang Zanin ha soi zo che fight spec line me pi ti lang le lul thri na kill feed aron lang ta fight kan eng lo ta khoi lai nge fight kan spec zung zung thaina turin kan en le thin ngai kan soi tong khan kan case boka kan spectate boka mo a har thin ni chang hi chuan han ti zung zung he so han an nia cho he case tari an thu all top TV an en top to na nang ma in screen nai nang hian an en top a enin
as long as Oasis is
eng
there,
ma thilan boi pu ngai lo tiang hen ti kwal ve pace so lan buai thei sa tu te tu na top ni me TFO mi yes pule a chuan
yeah, we're
so
gonna
na
find out
mi
if
ke si chu Hmuhnawm
Dreams,
tlet
they stay alive.
thei bi khop mai thank you
Your dreams are
ka
dead.
ti ha
buddy.
na
How
chiar
do
zo
you
vio
feel?
jong ria tu na zo sa rain ta hem mi live do yes ta zeling an live ani
Not gonna be sad, to be honest, because this
Pool A
is
big chu
an extremely
Pool A ke man ka live
hard map, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Moving towards creative fields now. Nobody occupies the higher territories. Nobody occupies the high grounds. But I think DWM have a golden opportunity in their hands. Even Autobots, as a matter of fact. Nobody so far on the higher turfs. The one who finds that control over that region, I think, will have a massive advantage in their hands.
For sure, that high ground can reap you so many benefits. If Autobots take control, they will have the advantage because you also get a solid cover in the form of the ridge that appears at the top of the hill. And you can use that third-person perspective.
Sar
to
ke
just
si
scout out
Sonic
the
ami
fight. But
Sar mi zo
going
number
strong
1
coming in from
caster
the northern side,
number
they
1
will have the
caster John
easiest
Rahul
entry
thank you
inside,
Team 7 champion
towards those
don
creative
then
hills,
don ve
'cause there is no one
rom khu ma
there
zo
to
ming
stop
poron
them
lang
in
ni
their
zo
tracks,
khu
to
ro
even
ming
slow them down for even a
zo khu ma ro
second.
ming
And look at them.
ara
They
pin
are
pu
just
lang en khel
running towards the
pool
summit.
level lo mo next G
summit.
Instagram
Captain
next G official ti
that
Instagram
think
account
this
kan guys
is,
lo bro
going to be the best decision that Growing Strong have taken in this map. Now for this team, I think their strongest suit is the map of Erangel, but that same decision making has transitioned into the map of Miramar as well. But on the other side, we've got two teams struggling. It is team
ngin lo na
Marcus Gaming
BMPS
Zero.
pool bi a khan points dik lo
Gaming
mi ka
partner
hello
that
points dik lo ho
Sonic
khat
is
chu
almost
guys an ma ni in
almost
private a
taking
complain
down
na ron
this
thelu
fight.
ta an boy pui fe kan yo
Top, of course, does have the high
sa
ground
tu mi
advantage,
ang
but
lobby
being
nge
higher
group 1 le 4 ani tu na hian khel me khi hi second match so la nia
Potential is minimal.
me ba han fight al lang alom guys 3k vel so in lo sponsor to cha ta je la kan dori shout out thai ngem Dr. Tal Boya yes thai te re mai
Inside MG, Sham, Ari.
Thầy
Back
lút
off,
tục
they're
ghê.
about to just run blindly into the players
ha
of
kha
EOD,
chu
but
hey Instagram ka Instagram kha
seeing that
guys in
burning
huam hey
group
sir hey just Sonic ti kha
force
Instagram
them
a
to
khan
take a step
sponsor ti
back,
vel
and
te
now
kha
as
ti
they
lo
run
be
for
dun
the
jam lo
flank, they
bia
fight
ula
right into the players of Empire,
chuan
being
in
spotted
lo
out.
follow
Shots
veru len
fired,
event
but
ta hian
not
VIP
able to
ticket
connect.
giveaway kan tum
Does
don
manage
ani
to force
10k
the players.
subscribers nei man chuan followers kan nei
Spot,
tin
but
man
Dr.
chuan
being in an
emo
awkward position. What is happening here?
10k
Midwave. Again, two
oh
players
10k
knocked out.
subscribers
Autobots,
po kan
they
ti
have
don
lost
min
two
yang
of their
len
own
event ma kan nei
considering
chuan mi
he's just
som
going
tan
for
Instagram
the
lama
push.
min
He's gonna
follow
have to
telanga
see if he
Instagram
can
lama
either
mi
he can
som
go
tan
for
VIP
revive
ticket ka giveaway
towards his
oh
teammates, but it's not going to be an easy one.
so nei kam
Because
ven
Midwave
chial am
will
chopo
be
le
able
lo
to
zai
bring their
iphone
players
khele
back
dor
into
mi
this
yes
fight a
pule
little
hi
more
team
quicker,
than tam khop
and
mai team
only with
thalang
the
an ner
utility
ngot
will the
ma
Autobots,
mi
be
ai
able to
putlang
keep
nom
them at
video
bay.
ni guys
I
pul
love
dang
this
po
from
hin
Midwave,
thave
to be
lo
honest.
mania
They were caught in a very precarious spot, but the recovery has been
next
fire.
year finally ang
And
tin
seems
nge an
like
khel
Midwave
do
Esports, the
mani
way
na
they are
tang thom in
progressing
khel dom
forward,
ter so ni
Autobots
nang len event
will
le
be
len
pushed
event
and
mun le mun ai tum
needs
don
utility.
mo in sual buan pon don
So much
i
of
takai
it
nya
being
ron
shown
nek
in the
do
face of Autobots so
ti
far,
mi
and
mi
they haven't been able
lo
to
oi
recover.
le ringo tang
But
o
Marcus Gaming Zero and their entry into this fight makes Midwave and their life so much more difficult, and it seems like Marcus Gaming Zero, they will look to time this to perfection. Even Autobots, as a matter of fact, this is good stuff. This is fun stuff. They had the opportunity
Nghe
to
tôi là hắn
revive
cả
their
lộc khó
players,
khăn.
and as soon as they do so, they take an exit from this fight. But Midwave, their backlines are covered already and they will be forced into battle by Marcus Gaming.
Yeah, Marcus Gaming 0, they're taking their sweet time. They want
Zai
to
vong
make
khel
sure
don o ka lo chan zo che kha October King 27 net chadau nianga
no way Midwave
khel
can
do
fight
phone
back.
in angkhan mang vek don lo mi
But Marcus
kha
Gaming 0
kha
in a
chu
disadvantage.
bua sai tu tel lam an yang chu
But
MSC
Dark
len
Lord
ang vekan
shots
players ko
fired.
so ra hun te om se
Pretty
o
able to connect.
lungai so om
Snacks
don
along with his teammates
BGMI
there.
chau ni don lo ML nen yang mo cosplay ni bong ngamo oi oi en selo ulom don ye mai chia kha chuan mai chia kha ke kor hak phal lo ti la ti ro cosplayer phai chu a feng chin chi vek kha han ni se a mu hi wa han nuam don em o ka ti ni
They could not
kan thungi kan dingam lawang tiang ama se non in chei chuan kan thu tom deuh ke kan ti hi la om riau mai le ni vena ka local job boy na ka siam don o lo ti to mai
Yeah, it was a close call, but look at that. God,
Sonican in
he
Suan
has
Bon
been the
Bon
star
Don
player
kat
from
Don.
side of growing strong, and now he is cornered. But with this nade, Faith is going to look to bring his team back. The damage was there, but the knock
Sari
could
gay
not be
sia
secured.
lo ti to
God,
mai
he is
gay ho
Faith
porong kalma sa mo
manages to
khatiang nal
dodge it.
tu kan
It
non in
wasn't
sei to
good
vei cho de mai chu
perfectly.
gay ho po khamo an dingil thei lawang
All of this smoke, it is causing so much trouble for Godbot. Can't really aim. He's gonna have to rely on those sound cues to toss
Ivo
out the
Ivan
nade.
spec claim
Sparky
thai
has to
em
run back,
fight la
but
claim
Mr.
na
Spray getting
na
knocked
ka spec
out.
claim
Godbot is
ngai
gonna
guys
finish him off.
fight la tam
Now the fight
na
is
ju ka
evened out.
spec
It's a
tamo
2v2 situation between these two teams.
ML tenen hol khata vek mi sar
Godbot
yes
is coming back
ML
into
tenen hol
action. He
khata
knew exactly where the
kan
player
ron
was, but now it's all on his shoulders. The shotgun's coming into action.
ale ni
He's
vena
taking
tunget
the first
samirin
one, the second
qualify
one.
jing tangan chamang
Has been cleaned up, and it's a DBS once again.
qualify lo ta san chama har do ne ma mo qualify jing min
It's
chamang
been
garing
fabulous.
Qualify
From
lane
Godbot
event
just
final loot.
brings out the 1v3 in action. It is phenomenal to find a comeback from this position, and this young man has done it
Khoi
once
mun ang
again
nei
for
do
his
ta
team.
kai ma hi
What a
kalak
phenomenal
shep
clutch
pui chi
coming in
lo
from Godbot. It was very impressive. Look
Oh,
at how
lane
it all
event
started. The
kha
nade
visual scale
knocking
se ga
down
dikho
Mr.
mai khai
Spray.
kar Hmuhnawm
Servi, a brilliant
Hmuhnawm
nade
dawang
trade
boro pon
coming in
lian
from
le
Servi,
zualang
but there
garing
was no one there
Ipon.
to back him up, and that is the only reason
DBS
Autobots
isu den ani
lost
nar
this
fi chu
fight.
hun to ni
Godbot took full
Sige,
advantage
but there
of
is
the
some
fact
kick
that
down.
he was
Oh.
there armed with a
best of
shotgun
best
in a
guess in
close
and
quarters
easels I'm giving
indoor
Jeff Flex
combat
thank you
situation.
the problem
That
to
is
lo
where
turang
you
nga
see that
on the
gun
problem
pull
chuan
out
Hmuhnawm
its
thai lo
full
chuan la man
impact.
siam le om
And
sia
Godbot, he has been a player
Ah.
that has been able to do so
so yang khan
well
mo
when
he
hitting
tournament
weapons
next
given.
tournament hian
The
mo
last two players
Mizoram
stood
team
no
thak per
chance
ti chian
in
no
front
ti
of
kha
that man.
Exactly, it's
ma
not
fight
just
loot
the
lo wa
place
khel
where
thai
the
anom lo bo ka mo
information where exactly the player was. You saw the nade and how precisely it was thrown right. He knew that one player was on the right hand side. He knew that two players were on the left hand side, and this is the beauty of this.
chiang don hei hian
player,
ati pui ati Hmuhnawm tu tur ani hi
it seems like it's so much on top of
dan
Midway
zai
right
zai
now.
me changa ya oh
Stark
price kai
just
za nge kha
peppering
next
down
kha ran
everything
thai ti
from
kha
the
next
star
official
Snacks
account
will be picked
Instagram
down right
official
behind the rock.
next
Not
official
a place
ti
to
kha
survive.
Instagram alo en la price distribution zong
Not
song
gonna
le
be a
na
good
lang
place
fe ka ni
to
ho
win
no
anything,
male
to be
blurian
honest.
specular
Like
lane
someone
chu
weeks
kan
we
tum
finished
don ani
off, and already we saw
kan
him
tum ang
take
chu
so much
tru
damage from Blues
na
over
na
Godbot.
vangai
He's
lo
gonna loot his own
pai bo ma
teammates.
cross DBS
Stays on him.
sa kaming hi gala
They
sa
are
gala
prepared
ni
to
rai
take
to
things slow whenever the
ava
moment
buai
calls
tha
for it, but about
ngoro
all
irom
the
bias
teams,
palang
I guess they've heard the calls, the commotion from the top
tu
of
dum
the
lane event
hill,
chu
but
ne problem
players
lo
from
sam se suan
DWM
na matling ves ya
taking on the players of
Lo tu ra nga yang.
DOD and Team Together Esports as well.
Yeah.
technical
Playing
problem
close
chu
to
ek
the
ma guys
center,
soi lok
but
thai ni lo
DOD
oh
under heavy fire at this point. Need to be prepared. Balu,
chu ni zan te po han karen om lo zau a su zau kha ni mai thaya
very
ni lo chuan hei live kha ka cheka
at this point. They
a vir choi comment section kha ka huwa
close proximity.
ka cheka heta excellent vekina kal sia thalu tuarin kal si ni alo tarang sia ma se live kha delay tamro pui sia kha wang khan a that le khain mu hara kai pon ka mai lo wang han ka buai man ani kai po khamo
is going to come to shove, but is this going to be enough? They are going to
ama
try
wa
to
chu
recover from this
kan
fight. It's going
har
to be
sam
a
nam
2v2
chu
situation,
som rang lo
and
tu
now
rang
it's
ngai la
2v1.
zain pot lon ta ka ti
He's
thai
fighting
ngai
the
be
knock
se
on
ma
Party, and Storm, he's going to look for a revive, but Sharp,
Vâng,
finish him off
unqualified
before
em lên
releasing
à.
any more
Ê, lắc khel
information.
qualify
So,
tour lắc xiên lâu
he
đấy
got
đấy.
stuck between the vehicles and was shot in the back by the players of Genesis, I
Nó
believe.
thạc tổ suy
Yeah,
tia
but
cái
this
lắc
is
sao
why
lại
I
nghĩa là
love slow Miramar
thạc tổ
starts, because the end is just so
Nha
much
con
more
sát em
chaotic.
về
Even
chu gần
another
dính tuần
long
thắc
range
ăn
shot
lồn
being taken by
gần
Somia.
làm về ngâm
He's
xì
gonna
đầu
clean up
ô lên
noisy
lên
99.
cái tia rẽ
A2K.
lồn hả
They didn't really have time to recover from that particular situation. But now the rest of the teammates are going to move on, of course. Team Enigma entry inside the circle, but
guys,
they
Zanin
won't
7K
stop
subscribers
getting
kan
no
kai thai
finishes.
nge.
Even Team Mayhem
7K
just
subscribers
rotating
kai tu
right
mila
underneath
Zanin.
their noses. Speaking about rotation, Godex, he's gonna get taken down. That was a very, very bold
Kap
move, which did
sachiang
not
rem
pay
rem
off.
aron
It was a
kal
bold
jin
move,
bon
but
din
what's
jil
gonna
do mo
happen
ti tu
when you
han.
drive a bus in the faces of your opponents? You know, there's a massive window up front. It's very easy to line up sprays. Moving over to Enigma, all 4 players.
Hey,
still alive,
Enigma
and
hu
Addy,
sa man nei
this
ni
nade
sa
connects,
ma
it's
mai
gonna be a quick wipe upon
sa
the players of
A
A2K.
sa
Should be an easy one,
0A
considering
taw
his
mai.
teammates are there to provide the suppressing fire.
Sonic
He can
A
close in a little bit more distance.
Ken line TWM
Has
kan
the
lan
bridge
dam
in
mem
front
kan
of
line
them as well.
TWM hi lan dam mem le tu na
Enigma,
hian.
they're being extremely
Team
careful
list
with
kat ti
how
bau de
they
a
are
hi ga hem ya la
taking
dam
this
ho
fight.
hi.
2 more nades left on Samya, 3
Bule
Molotovs
na ma thoi
available
mi
as
kya
well.
zone yes ke mai no.
And I love what LeBron has done,
I
honestly.
am thawin.
Johnny, I mean, he has taken so much space inside the circle where the rest of the 2 players, they're trying to clean the blacks, but Somai had been taken down, I think, put so much pressure on Addy, and that is why reinforcements come back. LeBron, just not in time.
He's still there. He shows up to pick up his teammate. One of them might have been finished off, but he picks up Addy, takes him to safety.
Next G Instagram account na kan I price distribution te eng kim kan da lang mo ka ni.
Keep A2K. That's going to be 2 extra finishes that they can pick up. But Galaxy from that northern edge and the high ground, they're going to look to gatekeep so many more teams to make that push. Sort of spots out that smoke and spray towards the players of Team Empire, not really being able to convert that. Instead, they do lose out on one of their own men who was knocked out.
Team Empire, I mean, such a bad place to be caught back in. I mean, Rockstar, the only one who is still surviving in that situation, especially with Team Genesis coming in from the back lines. I don't really think they have any hopes of survival. The only way they can survive is maybe making a very bold move.
This is Galaxy's game. They're miles above everyone else. They just need to be patient. If they can hold on to this cover, it's
Next
so
G
easy
first
for
pressing
them
is
to
out
clean
nge.
up
Soy du don
anyone
mi
running out in the
yo.
open in front of them. The
Next G
massive
account na
height
kan da
advantage,
fix
it can
ani
do
oh guys
wonders.
next G account next G
Galaxy right
Instagram
now,
account Instagram kan khoi tlang turan nga ya Instagram account na kan
towards the
kan
southern edge of the
da
map.
fix ani
Yeah, I think when you
kata
said
khan
this Galaxy
price
game
distribution
are
zong zong
from the back
lane
lines,
event to
not
lane
really
event thi
disagreement. He was
adat
like,
mm
this
da
is
pakhat po je che tur
probably
chu
Team Enigma, because the way they have been moving forward, it's absolutely
lo
brilliant. For sure, they still
grand final
succeeded
lu
in
zong
that
zong khan mo
circle, but their
lo manan nei
ruthlessness
vek don
has
ku
broken
draw kin tu man
every
ho don
team's
lo
backs,
o
and now look at this.
samin
U4G,
baban cha chang
they're
ve
not
a
prepared
soi chi
to
la
be
hun
hyped
chu
like
opia
that.
kan ni o
The first few shots were right
Sar
on the
Sonic
head
Zai
of
thiam
LeBron.
pa alo
Now
di
he
me
will make sure that
lo kan ve
U4G,
me
they're
ru
going to
bi
pay for those
bi
2 knocks as well.
Somli na kan
Captain of the
lo
front
ma
line, Stark in the back.
khang
LeBron
kan
doesn't
chen
really
ko
care
lom
because he has his teammate Addy
chu
right
nom
next
ta
to
kan
him.
e
Captain
no
gets
ve
a little
Red
bit
Bull dan za
distracted,
la he
and
chon
that
don
will
Zanin na
be
nga
the
ya
reason
mo kan
for
ni
the
o
end
sare po da
of
kan lin ka
U4G
mu
in
che
this
sim bullet lo
matchup.
khal
But
e he mi
Enigma,
lo out
they
tur
need
lo
to be a
mo
little
ting
bit
no
more
soi lo
careful. Galaxy, they've closed in. No one was knocked out, but Infinity is also isolated from his teammates.
Yeah, he is, but I think this is going to be a problematic situation. He does have the rock, but the spray from Sorov, it was so close, could have changed the game for Galaxy. But now I think this mistake, they will have to pay its price. Sora will go under heavy cover, but it seems like Addy also has a little bit of a flank angle, and that's it. Galaxy, they've been cleaned up.
It's the last magazine Addy has on that M4. His UMP might have more ammo, but at the distance, it won't
Group
be
final la taring
enough.
zang qualify don
He's gonna save
teams
this man,
group
his
final
teammates around him.
chu
10 eliminations
team
on
som
the
thu man
board
qualify
already
so
for
don
Enigma,
semi final
and they
tang
have
hian
made it to the top
group
two.
final tang in zang jin grand final khel don team som po so
7 players still remain, and it seems like Team Enigma
BMGC and Zora live in le chu one piece and
team
zo
together
gi and liang
response.
vel
They
ni
have a lovely
oh jo gi dei
opportunity
mu
for
dong
themselves. They have so
sin
much ground clearance. They have so many players alive.
They have the circle. There's no need to take this fight.
Exactly, but Kronal is already on the flank angle. I think this is where they can stop Team Enigma dead on their tracks.
Ronald is going to get baited into a 2v1. If he goes down, it's a 3v3 where Enigma will just
Mizo don spectator
run,
ra so na ber
because
hi
they
chu
have,
ni vet
I
siang
mean,
ani
they still have vehicles to work with, and they're gonna
em
bolt
chu
for
chu
the
ka
zone.
khela le kha
Try
chu
to finish off the play.
a
Team
thiep tu
together,
te
team
a
together,
ku
he's
tang
looking
na
at
tang
that.
oh
They
guys
want to deny the
a chu
entry
nang
straight
mani
away.
ina
They're
in
guarding
dan
the
kha
southern edge of the
kan
zone with
da
their
ten
lives, and they have secured the opening as Addy goes down. It is a 2v4 in their favor, and they know exactly where the other two players are.
Global
Infinity
player
and
sa
LeBron,
so
they've
next
stuck together for
action
so
ni ka du
long,
ber me
and
bon
utility
heavy
is going to be lobbed in
tu
their
lai chu ju
faces
elohi
now.
ke en na sa zo
And even if one day connects,
kha foreign vi
Saikat
mu nong ka
will
din to ka
wrap
ta
things
hui
up in a blink. Look at that, the jump peak for
next
a little bit of
IG
information
link
fails to get all of it, but LeBron and
next
Infinity
G
are
IG
crawling
link
towards
mo
the edge
look
of the
guys kan
circle.
la don
Now they've been spotted out. This nade should connect. The damage from the blue is going to be enough. And then Enigma Gaming, they fall. And Team Together Esports
next
sticking
G
together till the very end are able to secure that win.
Absolutely. I mean, this was a phenomenal game in the end. I could not really figure out if Team Enigma was going to be winning or Team Together Esports. But it's been phenomenal the way Team Together Esports played. To have the courage to go against the opposition when you have the circle. I think I haven't really seen it much in the competitive circuit, especially at this level.
Yes, I mean, at this point, you expect one of the players from the four-man lineup to just run inside thinking,
next G Instagram link to
just two players. It's going to be so easy. You guys watch what I
thôi
do.
mừng ngày grand
And
final
then he
kan
just
go
goes
chen
down
ten
and
sa
starts
kala
screaming for
khe
the
che lo
rewind.
da sa en to son de q meng che
that has
o
been
va
the
boy
thing.
thak
They
to
have to
thin
pull
o
off,
sa
to
ganin ka lo
be
tlai
very
lek
honest.
do
But Team
no
Together Esports, their
spanky
play
ti te
style
hi
has always been
hei hi
about
chu
taking down
RIP
their
fans
team,
ru kol ngai ka ning ka
protecting the
khia
numbers
draw
to the
kill fit
Absolutely. I
en
think
mei lo lai
protecting their
thiam
numbers
ber
has sort of helped them, but even
hei
if it
16
doesn't
ka
really
khia
happen,
thin
I
khan yam
think
le kill fit ke en mei ngai mi
so capable
chang hi chon
that
chan
they
lu tung nal ba han
actually
en
help
lo
the
zo hi
team
chu om lo the lo ti lo zo ka en
clutch situations
ka to
because
ve vio zo ka hria ni ai en sa en le po lo tum do ni o
one spot.
da ra za deng next G da sorry le chan ve ve la ron live ton kan tu mang o
and the overall rankings, and now
so zai da ra za nge o ha ka soi zo che o
well, they might not, but you guys check this out.
BMGC khele to se tro ha group A hian ti nge team 16 che no ma sar group A chau ni lo ti semi final a jump pool zong zong a team so paru ai tamanam to lo lo bit hol nuam takan khel thei nan khan ani o hello en le riang weekend din khel don hai BMPS ha chuin
Okay.
S2G lo en group BMGC an lo champion don ka pe sei lo ge S2G chu
You want to talk about trades?
Evo spec mun trip do sar game an khel an fight tam lo jok en mun do lo fight tam ani mai fight lat tam pi ken mun do no post ve so on lan ton line so nice tu mal so mar soi kha
Pathing, Petrogor Road need to try to find something, man. It is
sari le cha ve chu re to guys lo
I don't know.
ti
Just
i for da khan mo world clock a khan en ro chiang ber
in the fights. Like they take fights, but they don't seem to have that ability to just wreck teams like we saw in the losers bracket. So it is what it is. I can definitely see them turning it around. We've already seen V7 start to turn it around today. Yeah, that last game, fortunate circle, no doubt about it. But again, making the most of it. The game before that was definitely much more challenging. And we are back towards that kind of south.
shocked.
Yeah, no, I know. I expect this one to go south again, then maybe southwest.
I mean, pretty much where we see the gondola line at, right? That just it just keeps going that direction, and so at least the players should be familiar with it.
All that
I
then
yearn
kill
for
me.
a northern circle, man. So
no
much
hey the two
Well, I had-
PC version
at
lo
PNC, I had nothing but circles that ended like
so
right
what
where
they do
Petrichor
khan de tom
drops.
hal ron
So,
lo ti
like,
ven cheng
I
yo
was just
dia
like,
non
PNC 's
puan
the
mai jo ka
north
lau
map,
khop
but
mai
now, like,
ngau de
maybe let's go east.
vel
Let's
lam
go, like,
hi
hard
tui ve
northeast,
vak lo
right?
mi
we're just saving
tui
Dino
thi
for-
le
for
a
the
se
finals.
Yeah, the
That's
Dino
what's
Land
going
is
BG
coming in the finals, so
BGMI
they're
a kan
good
kon
side.
sen zok
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be good. I'm curious
sa
to
min
see
lo
if
mod
anybody's
ve
going to
to
go
te
into
chol
okay, we
veng
did see
ni
the
ve ve
LGs
mana
develop
e he lo
strategies
ti me
for
tu
playing the
e
yes, specifically. And
So-
see if anybody's going to be mimicking some of those strategies.
There's a ton
ni
of
van
tech
ki
to
lam
work
nei
with,
pon i en
especially
khan
on this
bi
map.
over boy thak
There's
hey
so
ka
many
soi chu
opportunities
tu na
to
he tu na en lai men
find
ki lo
yourself
nei
at
lo in
level
fight
3
chan ta se
here,
a sira khan
you
en
know,
point
to
evo
kind of
pon ni ro
utilize
se
the
tu
Panzer
lo in fight ro
Fighters,
se
which
ke
have
en do lo
certain
fight nei hi
guaranteed
ke en
spawns up
pot
by the gondolas.
thei
So
sam
there's
chuan
a lot of
mo team
opportunities
dang
to
po kha
set up unique
team
traps and
evo le
tricks, as
RIP
LG has
bi
done
kan
in
en
Crash
chan
into
ni lo
those
ti kan
barricades,
sia
set up
tha
those car
sa ma poi mo
barricades,
team
you know,
dang
make sure
zong
they
zong
clear
po
out
an
their
fight
fast,
lai
and
kan
then
en
they can
tu ran
hunker
i vai
down
kan
there
en vek
and rack
angaya
in a lot of
i team
points
khan big
based on that.
chau kan en thei lo ni
Average points.
Homo I ta hian kan ziak to tiang ai ka cha ngon tu.
Because like look at how compressed the points totals are. It feels like it's going to be a bit lower, but I don't know. It's still a good goal to aim for.
It's madness in the middle of this leaderboard, like absolute madness.
Yeah.
It is so close. It is going to be one of the best finishes I think we've ever seen in an LCQ. Like it is just going to be incredible.
19 points, right?
Hay hi ka chang mun tlet kan pinang e.
V7 down to foot.
Yep.
Next ji chu wat chang kang ta ve o moi tha. Next ji ti po tai ta lang ka phang ni lo ha.
That is so crazy. So buckle up, guys. We're going to be in for some fun here as Sonics are going to be actually leaving the circle. Looks like they're going to be going a bit more of a northern wrap around.
Choi chuan Zanin chu 7k subscribers ka in tum te guys.
Separated out. Split coming out from Azla. I think that they have Adder and another friend over there that was just the South. Sonics probably saw that and decided, hey, let's go ahead and go over to the north instead. Jinjing real hard right now as they are pretty separated, but it looks like this time Pio has at least friends kind of close.
Yeah, well, so Genji's kind of falling back into bad habits where they're playing this edge style game, but they're not being diligent enough. Sometimes
Spec dan here traga ti team song promo na chi khada ni ve spec do big nei song promo tu na ni thin lo tu te champion tu rai rin ke ma hi ka champion don solo in ka champion don EPA elo e ka ESP ka heka ka mo ve player om zong mo ve face cam la ka face cam hi hey min support le to lo ka face cam bak le to anwar le to guys chi da khan ti lan kha ka lo tum fa so mo lang thai la wa This is set up in the event. What to do ni poisa han nei dawila iPad te po thar ka ba mo to sponsor te kan ngai to ave thina mo zon hi na ro khop mo han tho pui tu rang chi nei la ti mang hai do rang chi po han tho pui tu thi nei thai la iPad thar te ka ba mo ve to patia ba sa zon pui har tu một là thế cái này này hell cái sở in big này cái sở in big này in Việt Nam global là cho DRS fans cái này mà xem nó qualify nào đây à hầu sao đấy cho Brexit spec mong đâu big thế Brexit vậy cắt chưa đi ra khăn vậy Iran galas mà ra vậy cắt cái một lẽ ba cái Brexit cái một lâu đấy Miramar ra khăn vậy cắt cái hùa anh tin cái tí khác tao khác ai mồm khác ăn hùa Brexit khác cover là sao vậy cái tí cái đi cái tí đủ to kin open lu doa rong kalai finish thai sa Brexit kan finish tir mi alo khan cover pe thaya nga ti ge ta kha ka ngam lo pe ni ka mi cái Brexit ka mi ti dui na salu tu ga pule to respect don yes pule guys pule angai
It is still getting pretty compressed over here. While we can see on the map that
min cover lo Brexit chu tak chu lom cover du to kina cover man chen ya ron ding reng to ka huwa akap do mo ka ti pakhat la khan silai ten la rilo te chu khan ai mo ka finish sai sa ka chu Brexit ka finish ka mi ol sam lu do finish sai to ra ni wale Brexit khan chan thai to ra ni wale it's a masa kai ui lo mo lai to ni CP a hot ma tivel man kha chu chi to mi lo o khala man ni lo guys I achan dik tak hi chan zo ka sai lo mai ni ka ngoi tam lu tu guys thil mo screenshot eng kim thil sai du chon ka nga vel tu ma se kai jong ngoi ka thang mai ni kha po chan song kan sai lo ani achan zo sai hi ka tum lem lo boka achia a thei to ka chua lak le tumin ma ro chu ni he kan nei le zauri lo chu ni me nga ya kan nei top to ka pom thiam top to ne o ke mai ke in pom thiam top to 200 likes kan van kai te wem guys let's go
yesterday was really good for kick.
yeah, it truly played out as
MLA kan de venga min than tin chong ka sponsor ka Brexit chu game asadi na sal to ka game chu ma mang ka dulu tu Brexit tu game study nasal tu game su amang lo masa rumput dunia lo entro device trouble ka Brexit tak pai se uluk bok cha aronim for thayang saring edan diktakin tun din munara layan pajuli ati larbelin shem Tila bel jong asia sonic chui var re ve re mi ni sa tu ngon live lo hun lo mi re zo ko lo mai ma mo zom tin khai niem ani o abiel nu potter te thin la niem bel nu ter te neng khan Sorry.
It's such an apt name.
Zaira 7K subscribers. Zain 7K subscribers. Kain tum demo guys. True. Kan thầy thì cái gì 2K viewers kan pe la. Subscribe lâu kan tam chin khóc mà.
Again, those shots going to go ahead and reveal positions. Zane's going to be coming out on both sides. Just no, you go.
Anh kể lệ tông em lại BMPS ha.
Both of them are just going to end up going away.
He did get lucky. He did get lucky because the opposition's they messed up, man. I mean,
anh lắc khéo lâu
he does
nè.
have some sight lines that his teammates can provide some support with. That's what he's trying to do.
Loser bracket anh tiệt sel tuka Sonic ha.
Happening in the circle right now. It's very
Hả? Winner cái tí na hả? Anh nghe ông gì à? Anh loser bracket nghe.
Trying to do as much damage as they can here to Twisted Minds because they're the team that's right below them on the leaderboard. They're still
các bạn man lâu ML là man yang hết là mà loser bracket tí về là ông về lâu ai biết pro em chủ chip mang khát chu hẳn này mấy lại bốn này rồi mà này về thấy chú cái cha cái lúc tụi ai biết pro bữa nay em mà cái lấy lệ thấy gì cho ai biết pro lấy ngay cái đủ bốc à
I can't see a world where it's not.
Most people thought Sonics were going to
ra đến right là channel pin kêu set ten kia đình hal nuông lâu lo mà channel lâu anh lâu đấy mất thì cái sở thật tắc India tây rồi bị chia im mà hun tha cho ron so về ngay ang ni tây rồi thọc rim về nha guys am had it one more one viewer này te total views ai 50k 50 views tây cái này cho cái channel 25 views thì chúng hiện Dakar nga Dakar riat Dakar som te ni ka live stream ni ka thok rin ve sin thok rin thu ai chuan chu wang lom ti ke chuan eng ba nge kan eng lo ti hang khel lai te po ka live na sa fe lut tuk sorry ka du pa tequila ka du pa
Just please tell me you have a vehicle over here.
Thầy top vẫn soạn xuân xôm dễ lắm chứ. PC te po này cái đủ khop mấy cái sườn khăn iPad thar te po cái mà mỏ lúc tục to.
The other three members have now hopped inside their vehicle, but they're going to be on the opposite side of where Sonics are going to be at. The foot push coming out from Sonics, pretty aggressive right now. Is not going to find anybody just quite yet. Cod's going to go ahead and roll in. They should be able to hear this on the opposing side for Sonics though. And now we're looking like we're just going to get a straight up firefight right on the edge of the
sponsor on soi de karon sponsor se kan pin sa kan dor come on zo kina shout out at the poi samanga min shout out tir don de a pin hiel kan pin du mang live mo fuck na savia bang fuck na bua moment ti mang
Adder is going to go down, and the problems are starting to mount for Osla as they have to be very, very careful. GE also hears this, and it looks like they might be trying to stop on the outside of it, maybe see if they can get something. In the exchange, Tiggleton did go down inside of it, but Akkad now has to be very, very cautious.
But Osla cannot afford to lose any more players.
PTG price lo ru matang to in adik chia arai to nyo PTG kan lo lai te hi sang hi so bakwa sang hi so bakwa chawvel rang ka live stream to ni mo guys ala YouTube recommend vine ka sia ma wang hian zo PUBG streamer te le per sam ta ka pha sab do ve visual tha pa boss Sonic ki ka khani khel ve man te ro ke ma ta lom ke ma tan thil lo kan ti to ba ni ha on ro lo ba ni chen azo kina Sir IG ka chakam ase Zanin khel na time to ka hulo road me po kha 745 ai hi kan pin ki o kan pin he ken ti zon 30 hi kan pel mang ken ti zon 30 kan pel mang ma se he thanga lai ko bo ba kan thei to lo se ma se tu na chon na son na hir kam boy go thank you this is tournament live door em zaina bo boy thak zanin live door e ka timing po kan da lan to kho 10k vat la ka ti khop mai ka channel ma sa khamo guys tu na hian lo chelo ta ni se ba ha van doi ta lok mai lo chelo ta ni se tu na hi chuan 30k don chu kan nei ve man to 20k chu kan pel to ngai chu ka in bei se ve ke ma po hi awan clutch na ka chu 20k chu chiang takin kan pel to ngai ga re nga chan chu 15k ka kan pel man to a channel chat khan mo zo ti ma che jin ni thin tu na NRGV an underrated khop mai underrated te gami ti ka an game Hmuhnawm mi kan ti thei khopa tu na SG chen khel sia sakati lai tu na NRG lu ta hi a khoi bera hian ngan ong ra wasted te ho kha an chemi alo
Still going to be safe enough.
LZ Gaming LZ Game active anga itina LZ hi alian berta active to lo thunga ni ai mang to lo GFX ti vel tiang lam panga hian in mang ta mo to in ani chu tuna po ko let ka tum ve na sa re guys ron case storing ka tin sa ni tu tum po hi ka pe to lo GFX lam ti vel tiang khoi ka tui to zo ka hlok zo activate lat maya lên event tour po han ka biani apai to naw ani fa Sonic ilai fa me ni zan mi kan ani zan mi ni ai ni zan ka live an van kel le har break rai je ke ni break rai ti zu in social ve hi break rai fe so ela helam me po azole trap to lo me wana bial nu ka mo music video te anai thar do nem tunge tunghe music video này thar tur bial nu ka nei me tiang ka bial nu milar bia ngai izo ka nei ngai re lo milar sa hian di trang la sabinga le vat mang ka lo share zel do ne thank you em ya zaina 7k subscribe thaila ka ti khop maya enam pui to in pui na ka ngen hal bok ani chu o in sinam mulau titan khan an sound na bak ve di hin ni po hey next year account kan en do na nga ngor o ka search list kan en lock lang chi lo teo mem lem lo hi search list ka ti lang nga me hey on next year account a hian hey helai hi hey an khel za tur 7:45 pm IDP ni an map zong nen hey Myanmar first match erengal ti khan engkim mi dalan vekania ti chuan he tai han en thla ula hey hama salama price distribution te pos vek ani bok ani o road map engkim schedule an date nen hey engkim dalan vekani o ha han soi lang le lo ani kha Ronaldo anh lâu có lẽ anh lâu đi like look Ronaldo story cho cái anh lâu thấy lâu my man the man yo hình top many Sanhok cái lắm group anh nghe là
Sanhok as a map is extremely small. The flight path doesn't even matter. But when you've got a flight path like this, every single player.
Sonic live don em overboard thang ni
all the 16 teams will
Sonic phang ai na tui puya chuan eng sang ha tinge oma ka hel hom lo kai po hei ka la zuang lut lo sar te channel pakhat zok kha a chia ni kha chan chu kan soi ri lawang o Korean nu la kha ma nai soi thin Korean nu la nghe lệ Serbian lu ne mi ngal tuk au mi zo lek player ho kha khel lo mem le tu nai hian omin ka hia mi zo lek player ho hi kan sung group ka lo share sar heu thank you eng ei host don eng wa ja hei kan host lo kan en BMPS o MYM chu global lo India MYM chu an tha chaw lo mi zo MYM po an tha chaw lo
Oh my god, I am officials. They were almost about to clean things
up.
But
Kaka but then a POV. If I click on Tumzule, got X, but then there 1v4 they don't have. Come on.
Inside a boot camp, we have a story that is unfolding in front of us.
Push.
That struggled the entirety of week 1 were en route to find redemption, but Codex with the DBS just stands tall in front of their team.
DBS versus DBS.
It's been a fabulous comeback, but he needs to
find
I think so. Smurf will be looking for that revive, but Godex will have to find this player and clean him up as soon as possible, Arca.
Pa hi push har lu tuwa ti swal don. Hai ya thiam pa revive box se lawa.
Revive to come through perfectly, but even
khai revive zo le der to.
Then it's a very good fight.
Anal lu to. Anu na tam zo ka down mo le. Come on thai push ro. Ahan muang pa ya huna khoral nam tu kha finish lo ro lim.
But yes, Mayhem Godex living by his name on
abahan ne chiang
as he gets the final finish. No helmet and you peek. That's how you're done.
Then is being cut steer male. Masa nga jia video ho te ko lo thon thai cheng em please. Hey, thing da dam lo thon su thon thai thon su. Đúng rồi, trinh đâu 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 thon trên. Just mà live trên live cái stream mà không khăn tụi mình thấy thế. Cái chuyện anh mà thuộc về rồi. Nhìn chơi Paulo tụi lệ ta tin W làm po chứ. Player tung hay thiam mít. Johnny cái anh sao mà cái chỗ cái đủ đó. Nên phải price pack với trả cái không em sẽ po khăn mình po team là some team anh ông về sẽ price mà đông lan hồ khan không phải thắc tất cả những cái tiền ha, mà còn mình này mình anh kiếm cả mình price receive cả, mình ăn receive sum po kha ai anh ta alom ông này cho tin accommodation thì ông thấy mấy thấy ok ni big ai chuan, bên luôn này hôm nào lên rồi atan sang thum cả sponsor ang, hell, mero pehalo. Bây giờ suy nghĩ nghe đàn tụt nghe các thằng này khai rồi đi về thật lâu về nan HP low về sẽ HP low về mà sẽ ăn nụn năng ngã rồi mà cặp man lâu tôi mà đi về khăn best caster Mizoram thank you ni giờ mình tôn khan đã cả khát xuống cái comment thấy lâu mình nghe hal đôi lâu comment anh nhỉ lâu tay màu chân đi mà Johnny hi dần cái live đúng không point này ra về nghe lâu là lụt năm tục ra là po YouTube bắt trang lạc lụt tổ ra giống lụt ra lạc lụt giống song giạt bộ cái à cái xoay giòn lâu vậy nắm lòng còn pom lâu biên lụa giống hạt thang ngay là dù nắm đắng lâu giống là mua mấy sponsor ha rồi cần mấy sponsor ha sponsor ha rồi tiêu vị ông anh hay chứ
crosshair placement of this lad, just trying to predict where the head is
going to be. Nghe timeout cooldown. Khá dù timeout đã nên rồi mấy nick hạt bọn timeout thầy.
The opposition was quite low on HP and should have just peeked out early. He gave him the time to reload, come peek at him, shoot.
Sa tiêu pin log cái tiệm cái bạn này à chọn log lâu. Ra theo hàng tan chọn BZ theo thế hàng tan chọn cái mà đã bị rồi rồi log. Cái gì tan chọn log. Hiểu lắm lâu. Ai dân nó tị thăm em lâu. Ai biên lui này hôm nào xia. Biên lui này vàng han mi giống xe turin này turin này khác này mà trả lâu mồ ha. Sunday long tour hi live chuan tị dậu tung đòn nha.
It's impossible for us to pull off
yes.
even 1%.
Tung về cái truy về cái sản phẩm Xbox mà anh biên lui này ngay. Cái này lâu tung này thì cái biên lui sẽ lâu mấy chỗ lo. Sao khôi về ngay ổn? Chọn muốn ạ.
They were decent in the map of Miramar, but
God like anh khéo đó lâu mía khéo sẽ anh sao sẽ là mà sẽ dẫn thân po first day sẽ bốn năm bạc sẽ bốn lẻ tỏ là quá theo thấy đó em biên luôn thủ đủ thiểm tù boy sao cái rút tung nghe tí po hi ni rút tung nghe tí sẽ tắt lòng đứt tư sinh tí về cái lỗ mò cái này mua giờ mình dùng pui về hai thầy pui sáng rồi lụp hết rồi ngay hả.
On the other side, of course, we've got fears from Team Revenant. Now, Arka, let's just talk about Team Revenant for a second because I was having this conversation with Johnny.
TFO ka zanin tel do rem tel tur khat lisa cho ama sen khel do rem ka hello zana lo lu tang kum za soi re mem privacy jo ka tilang bak lo guys kha chu lo nei lo vai ti ringot han ti tak tak hi chon en nuam classes la ka di ta take targeting and take it easy thank you anh Lucia mà thay boy khai xem te pon nan go train ha ba ve
they are always getting those 13 to 15
anh
points
Lucia
in
mà
every
các
single
bạn
game.
sao mấy lâu mà em giờ tôi câu tụ nghe một nhiều bài boy các mù xe anh nhìn mò anh mấy thầy tí lại em sẽ tiêu khát khát petrol về lại các chuộc lẽ rồi sao tuần này live anh nghe ông gì à live về mấy hay tí hậu nó hun cho cái bệnh cho xe đâu à cho ấy là ray lâu đúng không Sonic Hospital là chuan bụt omami anh nghe ông gì à anh watch party tí bạ mấy nó hun cái này này chúng thân tới khéo đó mà tia anh khéo chúng mình cái live phụ thầy mang xe nó cái live lâu bia anh khéo là chúng thân tới anh già này mà đi theo Hmuhnawm các bạn tí tắc
I think he got revived.
Anh consistent là wa god like po hi
With the revival coming through, I somewhere feel that Revenant will look forward to go take those fights as well because Revenant Esports
Zain jo guys 7k kain tum tengu 6.3 ani to a tam tak chu angai to lo ni
almost 40 to 45%
chuan ka soi tong han IG a khan ka sira han ka minga oma IG a khan mi lo follow ve thau don ni o chuan 10k followers kan kai het lama 10k subscribers ka lo kai bok chuan mi som van nei som dan ticket pa ngai lo VIP ticket giveaway kan tum don ni o am zero jam bas conductor in ka kal ve thin am ze tiu chu bike clean ka ba sa chu ngai lo bike goblin ai chu tun nai player a chu dan khum ai goblin po lang sar to lo kha ang lo lai kha ron vung ka sorry comment chu dang hi chu dang zar big mai kal zero sang ka thank you moya sa mi so ke sa chu chamber oh I commentary hi angai nom ber game po Hmuhnawm pha thank you A to Z next ji dar za trang nge kha kan pin o
having a nice little view of the map itself, but the view is not going to be very pleasant in our screens right now, especially when Storm from Team Empire has been taken down. Reckoning does have the upper hand.
Reckoning have got an upper hand, but the point is this: Team TE has taken the fight with someone else.
Nak tu ka kai po exam ka nei do na
And that is why
ngan live le
they're kind of refraining from coming into the crosshairs of TE.
la tu ka exam tur po live zo ka in zero veng
Who have also chosen to come in and take those early fights. They've understood now getting these early knocks is going to favor them when it comes to the later stages of the game. Yes, warming up is going to be one of those things. But again, converting those knocks into finishes is going to be the prime priority for all these teams. RG suddenly comes into the picture as Punk is going to steal away those knocks and finishes. And all the hard work is going to be taken away by the side of Reckoning.
Like I said, right?
sa so sa running na min ke zone next ji ei tuna hian blurry a kei pool thumo ma wang pool thum zan khelani wangin blurry a kei le chanten kan case mek ani o
From the high grounds, easy visibility just turned into easy knocks and finishes. Punk does have that one finish number going in for him, but Reckoning Esports, I think this is going to be one of those lineups who need to re-stabilize their position on the overall standings. Not too comfortable.
man ti box sai thut ne ka bai se ngo yes thut on chiang
Speaking of
ngoro sofa ka thu ve cha ka lom thu le lawang zo sol dara try ti min lo shil sar tam khop mai dio hayati oxygen te po tra gatsa
Revenant's position at the center of the map is the best one.
chuan tu nge khale elo hin kan thei me so me do sar nge zira tu na hian master ka zero thale mek
Both these teams will have to collide to have the control circle for themselves.
DA to Bachelor to 2006 2015 hang ka chwa san pi sia ga lu
It's going to be
thui
a
na
knock and a finish in his name. And Hindustan Gaming's rotation is also going to be crucial. There it is. Another one gets taken down. It seems like MG's rotation is backfiring ruthlessly. Oh my goodness. Zor on the other side is going to be tracking him in the air, putting him down as well. Two finishes in the name of
zooming po hi zoom zo lo them thi di ka ria
Absolutely crazy to be
was body
honest.
ba comment ni mu nge ti tom ha ro le kha je ro cho i tui
Mayur Gaming in
Sa
that
bien mi
rotation
zero,
just
kha zo chang to
extremely bad rotation going in
chan
for
te ti
them.
zo wai ti channel mi lo thil chan te ke ti ti no sa ni kum pa ngai du helmet o
You know when you
Chal
are
ve to zek
intercepting
don ni
multiple
chu.
teams in a rotation like that, it is not the best way to move around in Sanhok
ang parai cho helmet ka du fe zo
Of course, Mayur Gaming will have to find a little bit of a breathing room, a little bit of a better rotation path on the map of Sanhok, especially in
zo reverse la hi man chang du mi la hi aron kap ang zuk zuka
You cannot expect less in the Pro Series. And I'm happy to see that few teams are stepping up to make themselves known. The cave region is still inside the circle, an interesting one in case the final circle forms in over here. But before that, I would like to speak
sa
about
PUC
one
sem
team
mai te ho
specifically.
kha na
Yeah.
playboy thel don ni
Reckoning.
ava o lo ta PUC ga lu lai cho mo football
When it comes to
football chuna football ka khel
they were concentrating
khel
more
char
on the
chara
rotations, and it seems
zana
like the first week
ang lai cho COC khel char char
you know, they had to get taken out, but this was the
he
moment.
wala kha cho
Oh my
ava
goodness,
den
did he actually
fa
connect to get that finish in the air?
Yeah, he actually did that. I mean, we got
le
that.
theng man lo
The bird
an
came
kap
in and
den
saw
ram
that
ram va
This is insane.
sa
This
san nge
is
tu ni se
This is
u no
insanity
eu
for
bena
sure, but this is
nu
just
pui
too good
tan
to
ka in
believe
that
that
de
somebody actually manages to catch a flying vehicle and finish a player midway.
Sa Ronaldo nghe
Because
Messi.
the speed at which the vehicle was coming
Chiang
was
mấy em.
so fast.
Chiang mấy em.
Still, of course, Metal Wings.
Chiang mấy em.
They took
Cha
good
ngay em.
crosshairs as well. This is why I sometimes call BGMI players as bird hunters, because that was one bird hunting mission.
Và sẽ chụp không phải thảo biểu hiện thì sẽ dễ là ô tiếng anh lâu tí và gì lâu treat em.
Duck hunt it is for few teams.
Korea là Indian tụm khan Korea pro gì kha.
Into the game, we're able to see that
Cái en lâu không bị khăm cái en dốc man dốc cái buai lúc tụi không bị hun lại về cái en man lâu xem
they're
xem.
getting shot at from every look and corner. They need to stick
Ô ring tổ thìn về formation mic chú.
together. The manpower which is gonna help you.
Yeah, I mean, especially in a peninsula
Oh.
region like this, I think that you usually would not want.
Ê chú arm wrestling table nó buông tổ mày à.
Especially when the circle is in its second stage, there are multiple teams, in fact, that has closed on up in this
Arm
region,
wrestling
and
cái phát tel về mày đó mày là ult lia cái gì chút là ông
so
mày.
especially for a team like Metal Wings, there will be a time when they will have to stay safe for a while instead.
4 am chế rồi cái gì mà hay chú.
Rotation has been phenomenal if you
For
ask me. Look at that.
aggressive for aggressive men nghe khai mi đây. For angry men khá chú global landing cái gì à.
Keeping them
Là lâu này lại hàng rộng nghe thank you.
enough artillery.
Anh tin mình để lâu fligan fuck charger.
They've got the right kind of
À
throwables as well.
fans tên làm bốc hi này mày player say chút tiếng in vain hot train lâu. Nó xuyên sấy hi mà rồi chú hay chú bảo rồi cái tiếng hi chú game thì mũi làm tu bạc hạt chú này vé mà.
The waterways to those docks region and hold that high grounds of docks, which can be of great help.
Game Charlie vel chú lùn thế mày cave lang hin vạn này đó này cave hold kia hoài à chú là hem bản hi thấy sẽ hoài à hoài hem bạc hạt răng sẽ cave chú hết tại zo ta năng hen hoài à bạc hết ta thằng áp không bao là bạc hạt nó hold lệ ta hold vết thấy ta cái sạc lang này. DWM hi se ma bok na sa thanga school squad tom se
which is separating Team Revenant Esports and Metal Wings. I think they are in the best
an
position
pui pa
possible
bernin ze
to
thi
work
to ni
together
hi
esport, but for TWM, I think the rotation is going to be
pi
extremely tough.
PUBG live lai lo ti to thin ma ya India zo ram dang len ang thai gan lan ni lo BGMI an ron khel kha ni chu ti chung chan ba an ten khop mai
Apparently, is completely tumbled. Was it because of a shot?
No, it was because of his teammate's grenade, rather. Even I was shocked to see that in the finished feed, but yes, it seems like
I'm very shocked to see that.
yeah, the
honestly.
projectile was not as to where he decided it to be.
tu ga champion rin san
Esports
chu
rotation has been phenomenal. They went in from the camp Charlie region.
Yeah.
They made it through the bridges, and then they made it all the way to the southern side of the cave. Now they've got a hard compound for themselves to the very center of the map itself, but
Yeah.
what's more important for them to watch out is this high ground which Apollo is looking at. That cave's high ground can be pretty crucial for
sari
any
mai
team
chadu
on
zong
there.
soi la
And Metal Wings
o
doesn't
ti
wanna
to
let go
mai
of
ya
that rotation.
100%.
Fel
100%.
ani mai
I
mo
think
mi
the
fel.
Metal Wings as
Han
well as
fel
Revenant, the
am
geography
mai
of
se.
their positioning. In fact, specifically for Revenant, I think the geography of their positioning will be protected. There are no compounds nearby, and the high ground that you mentioned, right? That will be the only spot where an enemy can be. And Metal Wings have already capitalized that. But on the other side, you've got a little bit of a battle happening. And right at the get-go, Aryan is going to return back the favor against Team TWM. A wonderful nade coming through. And it seems like Wildew is going to clean up Destiny. Of course, Destiny and Lady Luck for TWM hasn't really shined on their favor, especially outside the first game of this day.
Jonathan game mortal ho sang le e kha chu siat thiam har ang reng viao
The next circle is going to decide the fate of many teams out
mizo
there.
pol gal dor ne ma na chia kan thiam ne so cha eng ma kan ni lo
Things have backfired because they were trying to
i
hold that
ze mi lo jon tu na mizo yu kan lo chapau ma ve khop me mo ti top te kan chapau ma ve ang reng lu tuk thin thian
Revenant
am
Esports
khi
versus
ta kan thlen na
Metal
tu
Wings.
ri min pot
The
hiam
center
thin na
of the
tin
circle
soi
is
le
gonna
soi
be
nu
placed
tho
and
rim na
the
kan
set's
nei
gonna be
thin lo
shot
wa
down. And that was a very, very clever
tak
game
sa
from
relax
the
tir
side
ti
of
te
TE.
tiang
From
te
a
kan ai pa
distance,
ma
they
nom
put
nu
down the
ai nom
IGN
chen hin
and
nuam kan
probably
til tu ka ma
will be
mizo
getting
ju
the
mo
confirmation as well.
fel mel thawak lo pok poi lo ni mo a ke ai hang kan ni pui ngai lo
Gunshots into
sorry
their backlines, and They know exactly where it is happening. They know that Revenant Esports might have been heard, and if they can associate the gun sounds with the finish feed that is appearing on their screen, I think they'll know exactly that Team Revenant has been hurt, and there is a possibility that they can try and take their closest opposition out. But speaking of opposition, it seems like Reckoning Esports are going head-to-head against Team Genesis. And look at the way Genesis are progressing forward, marching against in direction of Reckoning Esports. All of these players coming, but Hunters striking them dead on their tracks. 2 shots and 2 bombs. This man is down and out. But as soon as I say that, Genesis just putting a full stop. It was Gyrogod and his services of his friend Bunny9. It was absolutely brilliant. I almost thought Genesis could have lost that.
I mean, I was hoping to see them actually go into that fight as well, but somewhere far away, we were able to see that TWM, you know, they are one of the other teams who are trying to make it inside the circle. They're having a fight against 2 other teams out there. 4 AM are also getting off guard. HG makes a perfect rotation inside the circle, but this fight is going to be interesting as Tenzai gets a knock against the side of Gen. And can he convert that knock to a finish? Molotov toss perfectly.
The Molotov but the high ground advantage for Genesis. Zan, of course, through the smoke is going to find the hit marker. Is going to connect all the shots against 2 players being down and out. I'm not sure what Genesis is doing. All the players from Team 10 are going to converge, but they're still going to hold on to it. It is absolutely impeccable, to be honest. On the other side, it's Rishi and Ghani, but they're not going to do much. Team Genesis, they survive another onslaught, and this team has been doing it over and over again. After that tumble of week 1, it seems like in week 2, this team is here with flying colors. And they have performed beautifully, retaining all their numbers and practice in their favor already.
Then to reverse a little bit, or has a look, reverse get to be sports.
The next circle forming up could be a great challenge for them to make it inside and get themselves a hard cover. The same fate is for the side of 4AM right now. Current and Spider John.
Cái mà cái đủ better, John thằng cái đủ better.
Tao
John thằng này thả, better cái đủ better. Tuần din huna, thằng player này boss mà sẽ có sợi John điไป careless train lúc tụi nó Dio ang đâu hi, den sĩ mà sẽ careless lại that train, fight lại hi, cái entry nó mà tiền, John thằng này Dio này anh nó đâu này anh thiam mà anh bon anh fight nó phun nó mà sẽ anh careless lẹ nó giờ anh game aggressive from bọc ta nó sẽ đi trap á tụi tung cái khel tụi release anh đấy lẹ đảo lâu nhỉ Sensei hi IGL thalut tuk ani bokai pa hi
is going to be preserving his position instead, not giving away, especially for a team like Team Together Esports who know how to punish information.
Players thả phiền nó suppressor ham vua anh play chơi mang lâu ra anh global player rồi mà đến ta cái gì John thằng nó pot tiếng đâu hi
inside the cave, outside the cave, and then take those fights. Skill battles might be coming into picture. A big drama could take place in the map of Sanhok. I know I'm asking too much right now. It's just that I want to see it's almost uncertain to be formed up in the map of Sanhok.
Are you switching jobs from an esports commentator to a Bollywood director? Because right now you're just asking too much. I mean, hopefully we get to see the cave final circle, but it seems like Team Together Esports, the current focus
Team Together Esports nah. Sial lẹ mấy
4 players are right behind that compound, nade being tossed.
Nade thiam lâu chiang ô
from one of those.
Ji Shilami ai tu na hian khel mi ta hian hemi lobby hi ne ka ti.
This rotation is not possible. Oh my god, Prithvi and his mate has been taken down as well. Captain and Prithvi shut down in a matter of flash, and Team Together Esports now have the opening arca. Even Anonymous, as a matter of fact, is taking so much damage from the blue. I think he's going to succumb to his own wounds at this point, because there is no way this man comes out to the open.
Now this is where Psychot has the perfect inventory, if you ask me. He's got an MK, M14, but eventually gets knocked out because he was not concentrating on the circle itself. as shots are going to be fired from within the circle.
Nó mà sao
Things
lungai
become a little
to
hard.
pai
As
hil man
now
to
it's
lawang
easy picking for the side of
hil
Revenant.
man to
They'll
lawang
have to make it inside the circle as well.
Ti
The
come
closest
on
team to the circle has to be TTE.
Kêu chicken
Who
thailon
also
san
get
hi
finished
shelo
off at
mo
4
sa
a.m. in a prime position
và
to
van
make it
này
inside
van
the
đuổi
circle.
hin om tel
Whereas
về
on the
bốc
other
mo
side,
ni
it's
zan
gonna
te
be
pok
the
han
side
kha
of
la
Midwave.
zone sa kan mero mara te pok han
Side of Metal
lo
Wave,
tan
to be honest,
flick
right
an nei
now.
hlum dei kha
In close
in the five thei
proximity.
rang ania an nei hlum dei te van đuổi hi om ve tel
Knows
mok ta
exactly where Avi has been knocked out
i
and
ro
through
so
the
ka pok han
smokes
kha an
has
che swal
been
em ta ni
trying to
vana
find
han
the
kam
tracker
ne
on,
do mo
but
ka kha
hasn't
po
really been
ama se
successful.
kam ne le si
Many
lo wa
wings, the constant problems have still remain for them. It still seems
mira
like
po
they
foreign
are
gil an nei
constantly
me
under
wa
the
ni
pressure of third
chicken ai
parties,
pon pon san nga zo
inviting
ni
attention
chicken
from
top
multiple
3
teams at once.
ô lo la tu sik lo in
Spot
hial ri lo la
how
guys
beautifully they
lo la
have
in hial em lo la
preserved the
tu na
control
ti ti
inside of the circle
mai
right
na
now.
hu ni
Another one goes down. It
ang
seems
lo
like
ni lo
more
nia
aggressive men. They have nothing to do at this point, especially with both Apollo and MJ have so much visibility on them. It seems like the final curtains are about to be brought down to a closure. It's just Karan still hugging the blue zone right now, but I think he will get cleaned up in a matter of a flash.
It's about him making it inside the circle. On the other side, we're able to see that mid-wave are coming in. So finally, it's going to be a fight to the finish between the two great bulls, as it's going to be the first knock against them. I know that Snacks is gone taken down. And let me tell you, the last time I saw Sensei and Snacks were as teammates, and this time they're going to be opponents.
Is saying game li lo mang pot seng thai la ni ngai watch party hi BMPS mi pa hi an la ni tlam pu le ha zain hial do le zaina zana o zara in hial do ne du to in comex sa lo in hial ma je trong kam bol lo le kha tiang chung phang lo in hial da ni om ve
Every single position.
free fire ra kha ju ai ne passa ju a
What exactly happened? I don't know. So many shots being missed in that vicinity. And
tiang
all
a
of a sudden,
eng lo lo
Fierce
kan
looks
it
back
ara
and
han
hits
ne
him dead.
chi kha ba
It's 3 teams who are surviving, and right exactly when you said Arca, I think we
Emi te ju
might
tal
have a
chua
clean
kan to lo
finish.
hai
There is Team Genesis who are still
Ron
holding
Hale
the
ani
low
lo da.
grounds, mid-wave, trying to hold on to that little bit of an edge, and Revenant on the high ground, but they do not have the visibility. Finally they found one, and Fierce of course is going to punish him, but now Midwave comes back into action.
Midwave Esports Aru's playing it very clever. He understands the amount of finishes he can rake up, but the prime position is going to be held by Sensei himself. Doom with this grenade can do a lot of damage, but it's just that the projectile was way far away. Genesis in those pits can't do anything much for play for placement points, whereas Sensei is going to clear the job against the side of Midwave, and from here on it becomes much more easier for the side of Revenant to pick this winner chicken dinner for
live dawn
themselves.
hay
But
tu zan po
Gyrogod still got
tiếp
9
đến split
first
nal
hits
thầy
in his
đã
name.
hi
He's
chung lam
hoping
trang en kha
that, you
mu
know,
nam bar
he
mai
might
o
survive
chung
at
lam
the
trang
top
en
of
ngor
it.
ngor
It's
si
already
pot si
done.
box si
Yeah,
lawa
basically.
và lên
If
do
we
này
can get
yes
some more
chill
offensive
chill
minutes in
chill
that
chill
mindset, let's see what's gonna
chill
happen.
chill guys chill
Does
chill
have those
chill
two
chill
crates
chill
lying up in front of him,
anh
but
hi
I
zo man
wish
to lo
he
aran
had
tin
them
chicken ni
already. But of course for Revenant,
ai
it is
sensei
easy
doi
to
je hi
get
vai
12
heal
finishes
pui
on
vai
board.
heal
They're
mấy
not gonna
mấy
get
sẽ
the 13th finish, because Gyrogod of course is going to go down to the blue. Irrespective of what, ladies and gentlemen, the outcome of this game has been decided. It's been fixed,
kal
and
zai
there's
lu tu ket
nothing
work pay
that
zone zot
Gyrogod
me
can
Gyrogod
potentially
chu
do to change it. 4 finishes and 4 first aid kits is all that he has right now. In fact, make it 3, make it 2. It's a ticking time bomb. 14
Lol,
Genesis,
you'll,
but what a
chill,
beautiful end game did we get to see, Arca.
chill chill
Gotta
no
give it to
guys chill
Revenant for
chill
keeping their composure in a situation like that, and for holding that position continuously. You've sung praises for Sensei continuously. It seems like it all falls short, because this man is nothing short of a brilliance. This man is nothing short of a brilliant leader at the helm of Team Revenant, and he's been leading the
Yama
Wolves
servicing na GM
like an absolute
ne
phenomenon.
no inang museum
It is
tira
gonna
ngo
be a
museum
winner
pun
chicken
sing ngo
dinner for Team Revenant, ladies and
mi
gentlemen.
ano boy thak to thino kat o chu lawin ang tepo ni ma na le museum zong tin to ma
We talked about how Genesis had so many finishes in their bag already, and all that they needed was those position points.
an ti ai chon he top to ni he em tu ka ya guys chachin thar
rui lo shia ta ni lova anu puya ve na chamte chu charni in
He.
police ko ta hlan nga la ni poi khoi tu en nem sang a hi sia ha police in tual tha thu boy en siam saka voin khan sia ha district jail da lo ngalani
sa sau nu moi po ka channel thar ron mu chuak ani mo big fan ron ti thank you for donation lai ma lo tu to man tre pa ron lang to mo ka kan mot le to ang sa sau nu moi re vong khop mai
hemi chung hian kum sang ni som pasaria ro tuit la tam berin millimeter sang ni zasari som pani point pathum bial atla
hei RIP MSS siang lawa
statistics department and statistical handbook
ke sar a lo thil puang tu khan lo mi enu hi
kum som liam ta chung khan kum sang ni som ni pakhata ro tuit la tlem
enu hi
millimeter sang kha sanga som
me fran do sar kha kan pina khano
kum sang ni som pathum sang ni som panga sang ni som parukle kum sang ni som pasaria te ro tuit la tama
chin thar ngai thla hi tha
hi millimeter sang ni chung lam atla hlomani
ani tleting ga he nu hi MSS sia host kha
mizoram ro tuit la thahle thu atla thahle thunga kum sang ni pariati lo kum dang zonga ro tui millimeter sang
wena ro tui tlami
kum sang ni som pathum atanga sang ni
so sin thar to me ya
li cha ro tui tla hi millimeter sang ni chung lamatlinga abak zong chu millimeter
puang tu hi lom en gan tum
vekatla ni kum sang ni som ni pani chung khan ro tui tla hi
chu
millimeter sang kha zaruk somnga point patni velani a jun tha atlatam berin millimeter zathum somli patni atla atla claim lai ber November tha millimeter ni point pakwa atla thungani Aizawl district chu ro tui dong tam ber ni in millimeter sang ni som paruk point pathum atla khozol district sang ni som paruk point pathum atla zasari som sari
sam sori atla oh hey
ro rel na dik du tu
over on thum thut ve
thil dik lo bawani theinan theito pan chwa don
du to ma et do shit ta la da just tar et to me ya nge football futsal han ko em kha cha zuli baron lang lol sa zo no mo ya enti ka channel li ron zon mu le ama khan ka he to si lo je in da ang lo khan nang man ni lo ga mod pha ri ngot le ha la giờ ra là watch party tổ mày à sớm nên đẹp hậu là à do nên mình đi kêu đó giờ watch party vậy rồi à có một lâu rồi bọn chắc sẽ watch party hiện lộn ngay là oh guys recommendation à lâu lằng welcome back chọn bùi lệ sĩ phi veng lai veng lùn he chicks ka mu ha ta han china han khoi ai kel ve ha lang life lang mai ro sa ra chi nang dar sari le mi so panga ve la to panga ga sorry
kuman tuai de vata an non tho chuak vele mai zel thina along mo lo in tau de wani in tau de wani na hul
ham
so man lo pet
khel nai nom lo me la
james
pet suak che
pia vek lo la men bolan chang tam lat bai so ma di salura di don an nok to ani avita bola te de frame
oh bola te de lek to te ti to me ya te angai rang lom bol de ju
fil sung ai zon bum mang ani top mai ni che sai
heu den ve
tiang bum mang ni to thiang ani fil ground sung in bum hi chu thiang sia che cha
nghe kan enang o en tur va omri lo ve khom ti to ma tak
avita bogen block avita hi
nghe tiếng li ri aron la na con lại jelly enang hay hi kill ngã đậu trùng han cái anh van beng cheng thầy tak on pio viên hiền futsal lama hi chuan ibon view ka ring lo tle sonic voi khat ka khela bo ka sim ka bang mai ni
3 बंदे और उसके कंपाउंड पे आ रहे
ถ้าเราเรียกไม่เรากันไปเราอันกราสมันเสร็จอัดเสร็จไปแล้วตัวก็จะไปอมเราอันกราสเขาบอกเอ็นขันเขลจักซ้อนนะฟุตบอลปังไงเราจุกเขลไปเรา
बाइक कहाँ पे है
เฮ้ยอาโซ่ได้เสียมจักเทเจนี่ไปมาบูสไปกันดิบอกว่ามาเส้นลู่ที่บูสไงเราทุ่งอีสปอร์ตสังร้อย
गन्नी 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 पूरा डाल
पिंग चेंज है जो
भाग रहा है
गिरेगा
उसके एक बंदे को पूरा डाल के और लेके आ इसको लेके आ जल्दी बिठा के लेके आ उठा के लेके आ कैसे भी लेके आ जल्दी चल मेरे को गन मिल अब देख एक सेकंड हाँ ले जल्दी वीडियो संगीत भाई ओए हीलिंग का सामान दो अरे जल्दी आ ऊपर नाइस बच गया ना एक नंबर एक और कूप है इधर
ถ้าทำมิโซ่กันบราเป็นเชิงเดือดเน็บแต่นี่เป็นเน็บตากันนี่มิโซ่เป็นเชิงเดือดมิโซ่เป็นเชิงอันราแค่ไฟราแค่เต้นตากันนี่
रेंडर तो नहीं हुआ अभी तक वही कह रहा हूँ नहीं होगा बस स्कूल में बंदे हो गए ठीक है वो पक्का है रेंडर आ जाओ लेट है बहुत लेट है मेरे पास है बगी जल्दी करो बहुत लेट है हम लोग ट्रायंगल गाड़ी है ठीक है हाँ पूरा नीचे गए चल
ไอ้โซนที่มอไอ้ปดหมักไทยนี่อ๋อตัวไล่โซนที่มอ
ये लेना अपने को ठीक है ब्लू येलो मार्क लेना उसके बाद यही जोन आ जाएगा ऊपर ही आ जाएगा जोन ठीक है येलो मार्क लेना बस जल्दी आओ फिर बालकनी जाऊंगा अकेले नहीं आ रहा नहीं रुक अकेले में जान दे सकता हूं वही मैं क्लियर है ये आ जाओ ठीक है ये एज है ना अभी थोड़ा पीछे से रोटेशन आएगी ठीक है घूम के उनके लिए अच्छे से ट्रैप बिठाओ
पे जो कोल रो ये मा जो का कटंग दो जो का फील लार में नहीं
वॉच आउट
स्मोक मेरी गाड़ी पड़ा हुआ है कहां मार रहे जल्दी नीचे स्क्वाड है उसमें ये स्प्लिट है ठीक है दो बंदे का स्प्लिट है इधर शॉट्स ले कर गए सब लोग
अंकोल था जे है om sia om zong a phua अंकोल वेक में ने
अच्छा ओके ऊपर वाला
मारो जो अन पेंग चेंग वे दो छिंती में जो हिंदी में
वो बढ़िया फिनिश करेगा क्या उसको अरे हो जाएगा वो तो फिनिश हो जाएगा बाकी के पीछे उसका बंदा भाग गया ना फिनिश करके आता हूं रुको फिनिश करके आता हूं कवर रखो इधर ही इधर रुक के नेट कर रहा हूं एक और नॉक बढ़िया इधर आके नेट कर मेरे पास आके नेट कर राइट में नॉक किया गाइस हां ठीक है नीचे वाले स्मोक में क्या मैं पीछे देख रहा हूं पीछे से कोई ना है हां पीछे देखो एक फोड़ा दो फोड़े गाड़ी घुमाओ मेरे आगे आराम से
जल्दी ही कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्ट ले जोलिंग करेगा गॉड लाइक एन एग्रेसिव बोगा
एक बंदा इधर है उसका दूर से मत खाना आराम से गॉड अकेला है तू अकेला है गॉड हां पता है घुमा के देख इधर ही नॉक पड़ा है किल कंफर्म करो तेरा इसके पीछे बंदा है ठीक है हां वो मैंने किया किल करो आराम से कर
Lols Khan drop out me. Lols su competitive ang lawin ang dato law. Classic content creator ang do kan. Ay atuber nge trong. Tiang ka khel thai law ka ju. Atuber nge trong siat law re.
अभी राइट से अलग टीम है रुको ऊपर मत एग्रेस मत करो चूतियों मर जाओगे रुको पीछे आओ हां रुको स्मोक करके कर रहे हैं पीछे आओ स्मोक करेगा मैं लूट लेता हूं मैंने स्मोक वो कर रहा है मैं लूट ले स्मोक वगैरह उठा ले जॉनी सब
Rap thak je tu. Oh looter कि भैया
लूटते मरता नहीं ठीक है पीछे आ गया मैं पीछे कुछ फर्स्ट एड हो तो मिल ले आओ पीछे देखो अपना चल जोन इधर ही है ठीक है बंदे
มีไอ้ชิคเก้นไทยตัวนั้นนี่ว่าอะไรก็สวยที่ร้านดิโอก็สวยอย่างเดียวกันจนตอนนี้อะเคร์เลสรู้ตัวก็อะตีร้ายอาร์เรนตีมีเขาเอาหนุ่มหน้าไล่หนุ่มตาเขามีแค่จุกไฟเสียอันไปส่งเขาหลักสักเสียอันดิกไหมตัวเนี้ยเนี่ยซาตัวเนี้ยข้าปิ่นเขา
घुमाने की जरूरत नहीं है देख 8 है ठीक है 8 है 8 गाइस इधर पे बंदा ओपन में है इधर ओपन में हां ठीक है वॉच टावर पे घुसना है क्या अपने को नहीं वॉच टावर पे नहीं घुसना है इस साइड जोन लेना है अपने को ये मेरे मार्क की साइड ओपन में देख नीचे आके सेटल भी हो रहे बंदे इधर देख किल्स
Cặp sẽ về với khắp mà phủ lòng mà là
राइट साइड वाले को मारना है ठीक है बढ़िया किधर मारा राइट मारा ना बढ़िया राइट को क्लियर कर दिया तो जोन मिल गया ठीक है राइट को क्लियर एक और मारा राइट पे एक और मारा एमजी का एक और मारा नहीं रुक जा टावर के पीछे एक और है टावर के पीछे एक और है मार दिया हाँ करना है जल्दी चल आगे स्मोक अरे जरूरत नहीं रुक जा राइट क्लियर करेंगे पहले इधर एक आधी बंदा और हाँ बस सुनो लेफ्ट लो हाँ चल भाग रहा है इधर ही जोन है अपना इधर ही जोन है एक्सटेंड मत करना फालतू इधर ही स्मोक कर लो अपने लिए स्मोक कर लो सेटल हो जाओ गाड़ी के टायर मत फुड़वाना प्लीज मेरे फूट सकते अपने लिए स्मोक करके खेलो आराम से बहुत स्मोक है हम लोगों पे
ngày na như làm tao tụ phải hết trắng con mày ô ăn lằng lâu mì nó vào luôn sẽ dẫn para boy thế này hắn ngoài đồn xe bon phiêu bon lawang trồng vàng nó có para boy đóมันthấy lawang anh cạp chút thằng lúc tục đó
Yellow clear है क्या
unping hin buam guys unping hi 20 ms stable to panyo ka chiat ngai lai om lo stream
वो जोन नीचे ही है येलो साइड मारना है अपने को ओपनिंग मारो येलो पे सुनो ओए कॉल सुनो सब चुप जॉनी अब नहीं कर सकता
सब चुप anh top to में
ओए सुनो अरे इग्नोर कर इनको मारना पुश करो मेरे को दिख रहा है मैं मार दूंगा जाओ अरे इस पे बंदा
खा जल्दी तू सोयन ngai thalau re ngani hei jon tham po ati swal zara atluk le pha reng hima atira hetla ma kal ruti khan kal ta se tu da khan ha ru ka nok thai ke ma ka lo ti boy anga ti ta jon thana tul mi halo ida kal ta Himi te hi atira ti lai mi te finish se an chang thei tur ania atira soi lai nang kap du lawa an kal du lawa jun thana ma fight lak tum in akal le a ti hiam players pakhat te ten chan pha tiwi sin sar du thoi to em hau ka su so lom lange ama tak kha ka chak o bari bara hlir an varak na sa verak na sa thei takan ni ho chama comedy player ni lawa he thinai boni ti ve am refresh sa athina hlir ken lom na to han jelius call kha that zia kha athu soi tu ma kha ngai thak sak lo kha vai ho boy kha an ma ni ka eng lo tiang khan om thina ha ta kha diong che jon thana tuna tiang che dio hi akal thi nai rem hei hi apoi em na tu apa jon tha fight ta mai na laptop ta kal to pa i jelia call ang kal mi alo ta jelia call ha idea sak cha ta jelia ma se jelia soi lo na la yan kal dei ta kha an ma ni i anin khalam kha idea sto si lo wa le lam ro da idea sa kha tira fight se kha mi han zone an chakan position kha that ton lu do ni ma ui om ta ka ni
चलो यहाँ से ये इस साइड ही कटेगा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ठीक है पीछे देखो
थोक थोड़ी छोड़ के कोई आओ वे तो रो
इधर भी बंदे
ठीक है
ओए हम थई खा मैं अन लो ही मा
मैं साइड देख रहा हूँ फिर वीडियो के राइट साइड ही देख रहा हूँ मैं तुम लोग देखो
हुन ट्रैप
मैं जोन के बाहर देख रहा हूँ दिखता नहीं रहा
एक ही स्क्वाड देना जल्दी पीछे
ये देखो बीच से रोटेशन जा रही है अपने बीच से रोटेशन जा रही ओए इधर देखो ओपन में
ओपन में गाड़ी आती थी तेरी साइड
मारो
नाइस हो
बढ़िया अरे इधर देखो ना गाड़ी के पीछे
देख रहा हूं
गाड़ी फोड़ेगा साथ
नहीं है ठीक है मेरे को इसी से कवर दियो आदित्य इधर से कवर दियो ये
over confirm ma ren san chu mistake na tampo ni ka sia ka soyam chu ni mai over confidence sei a careless in the soy fugar careless lal dio po hi ni che hi players thal to nia careless le thia mai fight la le ut thina
तीन के दोनों के
हां इधर डेड होगी एक आधी बंदा इधर आ जाओ डाल देंगे जल्दी आओ
चल आ रहा हूं निकल कर
इनका एक बंदा इस वाले शैक पे
IGL hi scout nge ngai ka ngai dana chuan sa jo ama info a pek hi adang dai IGL info pek hi dang te
ज्यादा नहीं लेकिन ये जल्दी आओ
आ रहा एक मिनट रुक
kap den ve ho
स्मोक करो
स्मोकर पूरा स्मोकर आजू बाजू
नॉक मत करना हील करो
रहा हूं
Rogan skills are on trauma se game sen sa tu TF tu lo do ni
इस साइड को स्मोक करो
consistency poi mo
मत खेलो मर जाओगे सब ओ नीचे स्मोक अपने पास हां ठीक है ना
मैं दूर जाके खेल रहा हूं दूर जाके
कहना थोड़ा दूर जाओ इधर से थोड़ी देर की बात है थोड़ी देर होल्ड कर लो बस
mi tanga lang chon IGL call tam tak an ngai chang lo ti hi fiat
ओ नेड़े एंड में सीधा पुल आएगा ठीक है ध्यान रखना गाड़ी
आगे गया मैं नहीं कर सकता आराम रोल करो गाइस
nei ta por hal do mo ti tu ha por hal ta che jali cho ban ti u yom a por har re
ना देख मॉलिकर नेट मॉलिकर उधर किधर मार करना नीचे
ta pon nei por do ro
लेफ्ट से पड़ी लेफ्ट नेट करेंगे
लेफ्ट साइड से कुछ आ रहा है आगे
fight sense sa chon jali chu tem jon chado ni
गाड़ी के पीछे
right ta kalri hai kha ve lo mi
लेफ्ट पे दो ही है ठीक है लेफ्ट पे दो ही है
आगे के लिए एक स्मोक कर दे अपने ऊपर मत करियो बस
पूरा आ गया रे
atira left thom sering siapa han mo le mem khaju
बढ़िया ज्यादा नहीं है लोग ज्यादा नहीं है राइट लेफ्ट से मत करना आराम से मारो थोड़ा स्मोक खिला लो
ऊपर भी बंदा है
नीचे थोड़ा स्मोक खिलाओ जल्दी
स्मोक नहीं करो स्मोक करो मार इसको
atira in touch na in touch lo poi reng do ni
फाइट होगी आराम से रेव दे गॉड
इधर
रेव उठाओ बंदे उठा अपने
san ba nge ngai da
वाली टीम की फाइट हो रही है ठीक है और स्मोक से लगी स्मोक गिराया
sa scout nge ngai da to lai to lai ju pu tur mak pom nei ne
और इधर ओपन
team split flick zone is split out team flick ade chu an split thi pu do ban split hin chi na no so de an split thi mu nom thai a
हां निकलो तुम निकलो
अरे
लेफ्ट में बंदा है जल्दी नाइस ठीक है
इधर बढ़िया अबे तुम नहीं देखे ये मेरे पे मर गया मेरे पे आओ
हां आ जाएंगे
हां मर गया ठीक है मेरे पे अच्छा कवर है यहां पे गाड़ी लगाना सीधा मेरे पे मत आ तुमको सिर्फ इनको मारना है यहां पे दो बंदे जॉनी जल्दी लेफ्ट
जॉनी इधर ऊपर में दो बंदे हैं भाई ठीक है आराम से आइयो
saja jang zanin kha kan pin kho
10 ही बंदे हैं ठीक है
मोले
एक टीम इधर है उसको मार दे हो जाएगा ब्लू मार्क वाली टीम को मार दे हो जाएगा
जॉनी पीछे से पड़ेगी अरे यार पीछे भी बहुत लोग थे बे इधर
कितने किल चोरी हुए भाई कितने किल चोरी हो गए मेरे
फिफ्थ है
8 kills ya ne ha
क्रॉस और देख
Really wanted to see some more action of those two fights take place, but yes,
god lai chon khelo ni nak tu ani a
got on themselves.
ang pon hi se guys live pa ngai ton a hun don ron pung hluai le ha la lo en lo la hey an ton hun tre pa sab lo te mi lo sab sa zai na 7k kai tu mi la guys like lo te khan tun live poi mi na like sak thau tur ga show ma live karon start tre pa zun ram thiar te kan hanin phuat cha zoi ngai mi tamom to lo 745 IDP nia 750 ka ti to pang ka 24 lon to se 735 vela live ron tran ka tum do ni o ka ti to ri photanga bye bye phot o karon late phat don I am coming back soon chanchu lo tur te om sia o
infuriating for the side of HH to come out of
hi
that
ka ti bak te Kan ti thei tur ania azia lo khop mai. Kai tang kan
textbook basics, right? Which we keep speaking about. Especially in a big map, you can expect anywhere to be shot at or from any direction. And it seems like...
Đi izul zam hian cây vale hi katani eng kim chani huam em itan ka chan lai par hia ka hua ka tle mong chei tau pun in ho chang po se Cần tin nghe anh cần ngất giống giống những lá sắc xì bởi thế hàng người lẽ là cần ta đi môi ôi phong kiến Summer fella smiley te pon an soi fo ma se an soi te zong ai pon ni moi zo an ni na ta ka chon mi sing trong hian an soi fia zo lo nge sim tu ku chung mo jen tir nam pon nang ma thau bai te phe ku gan nei ai sak long tin ni tle ka chak chi tin jing a pon ang hi chu wi lang sar bi van ti le yan khoi ve phak lo mi dong fa in chu bang chon a long ka tin long hi a dong chen ang che mong che to pon in ho chang po se Cần tin nghe anh cần ngất giống giống những lá sắc xì bởi thế hàng người lẽ là cần ta đi môi ôi phong kiến cần tin nghe anh cần ngất giống giống những lá sắc xì hàng người lẽ là cần ta đi môi ôi phong kiến